already, once she's not your wife, you don't even do husband things. Do you provide? Do you take care of the bills so she can take care of the house? If we're both working full-time jobs and we're both and I have to pay bills and you have to pay bills, then we're both going to do the dishes. We're both going to take care of the kids. We're both going to do everything because I'm working
what's
just
the percentage?
as hard.
Yes, sir, ski. This is the Hood Analysts Podcast. We talk about that real hood. Now today, we have a very special guest, and she's going to introduce herself, or I think I'll say it for her. But first, we got to let Justin say what he cares about.
Stop saying my
whole
name.
No, next time I'm just going to talk to him right before.
Shit.
Oh my
Now I feel like you're doing it on purpose.
I'm not. I'm really not.
Do you always call him
No,
that?
he does it on purpose because I said call me Just and he looked at me.
No.
Off
I
camera,
swear.
do you call him
I
that?
swear I'm not doing it on purpose.
Do you call him just?
I call him Just or
You
Justin.
call him just off camera.
No, I call him Trap, but but he said don't call him that.
Right.
That's what that's like
Like, subscribe, share. We
think I
do
know.
this shit all the time for you. So please, I'm tired of seeing all these people not subscribed. I'm tired of people using my government name. It's not good. All right.
yeah, y'all gotta subscribe, man. It really pisses him off when he sees that y'all watched it and didn't subscribe. I really don't give a but he be caring.
Stop pocket watching and just subscribe. Get good knowledge off of it. 8
Sirski,
p.m. Friday.
and our co-host.
Alexis Callie.
We brought her here to give the female perspective because when it's just two niggas up here, we sound very butthurt. So we needed a girl.
Very misogynistic.
We needed a girl. And we will have our guest introduce herself.
Hey guys, I'm Fine Ass E. What's going on?
Okay. You want to tell them what you do?
Oh, I make music. I'm from Patterson. I make music. I do makeup. I'm in school for cybersecurity. Got a lot of stuff going on.
Talk to him. Okay, all right. So this episode, I had the idea since I'm the content master. I've been seeing online, the conversation has been about this modern dating shit. It seems like a lot of the younger kids are growing up and they don't have any guidance. When I was young, we didn't talk about how we dealt with women, how to make it successful and all that stuff. So this episode, I asked the ladies to come up with 10 or more rules that all men should follow to maximize their dating life. I'm going to react to their rules right here in real time. And of course, you know me. I'm the dating master, supposedly now. I came up with some rules too. So we get to see how the women react to our rules and vice versa.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Just to piggyback off the other question we had off camera, what makes you the dating master?
Yeah, what makes you the dating master? Because I don't think you're the dating master.
No, I don't think I'm the dating master neither, but I'm saying
So who said that?
Yeah, who called you that?
we talk
Where's the facts?
I think he just gave himself.
we talk about that a lot. I would love to
You
talk
just
about
called yourself the dating master, are you?
yeah, because everybody
So
want
what
to talk
makes
about
you-
this shit.
I think it's
I would love to talk about other shit, but
think it's a
everybody
sword.
love talking about this shit.
I think it's
because
a
they
sword.
think I'm the master, I guess.
Who thinks that?
Everybody that comes here.
Okay.
It's a sword.
Oh, okay. It's the sword. Ever since he got the sword.
We could talk about other shit.
No, I just wanted to know because he asked the other question, like, what makes me,
Yeah.
what was the question again? It was something.
The
about-
master of relationships.
Yeah.
No, what makes your experience?
Yeah. I mean,
what
I
makes your-
think
what
I
makes
got
your-
average level experience. I think I'm a regular guy that gives general advice on what regular guys would like.
What's the longest relationship you've been in?
5 years.
Okay. I'm going to let you live.
What?
I'm going to let you live. What?
What you mean?
You have experience.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Get well, ladies
Yeah,
first.
Yeah, go. Ladies first.
All right. So, rule number 1 for men, my advice for men when it comes to dating women, rule number 1 is always plan the date, okay? Pay attention to common interests and plan accordingly, right? What woman wants to really plan her own date?
Especially
Don't
the
ask
first
me what
one.
I want to do.
Especially the first one.
Tell me what we're doing, and you kind of set the tone.
Okay. All
You
right.
agree?
I agree. Hell yeah, that's valid. That's super
They
valid.
can't even plan what they want to eat, so you got to do it for them.
You should know your partner enough though to answer like basic, like what do you want to eat? Okay, I know she likes this. I know she likes this and that. That's one question that I hate. Don't ask me that. You should know what I like already.
Oh my God, don't ask me.
You should know what I want already.
I got
I'm
the
gonna
first
eat.
one.
Yeah, we know.
I got the
I'm
first
gonna
one.
eat it.
You know
You
my
got a rule?
options,
Okay.
especially if we together all the time, we eating out all the time. You know what I like and what I don't like. Save yourself the trouble, because 9 times out of 10, I don't even know. Pick it so I
Yeah.
can
Yes.
eat, please.
Real niggas know.
I'm
real-
gonna eat my boyfriend's plate anyway, so just
I
get
was
to
just
what you're
about
gonna
to
get.
say that. Real niggas know
get
that she
to.
like whatever the fuck I
like
like.
whatever he likes. Yeah.
You can
I
go
don't
with
know, something about it.
So yeah, we agree with that. That's valid.
All right, so you're go.
Rule number 1 when you're dating a woman for men. Well, for women. Learn how to listen and understand. The understand part is very, 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 very important. You can listen, but you got to understand me. Comprehension. A lot of people don't have it.
Y'all understand? Yeah, are y'all understanding that
Are
right
you
now in real
understanding?
time?
Real time.
You know what my problem is?
Ah!
There
How
you
you
go.
what?
Shit,
I don't
Goddamn.
listen. See, y'all gonna be having people think that I don't listen. I'm a really good girlfriend. I'm a really good girlfriend.
Is that bias?
I just need to let y'all know that I'm a really good girlfriend.
Okay, so what were you about to
But
say?
I'm just gonna say, like, sometimes I have the problem with I'm listening to you, right? I'm listening to whatever you're saying. But if you start going based off of something that's not true or a little small lie, I gotta kind of stop you right there, because it's just, you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
it's
of
just not
course.
gonna really make sense the rest of the story.
I mean,
Yeah.
that is very true.
Yeah.
But, you know, sometimes you bring
I have a habit of that, like, of kind of stopping you in your tracks. So it kind of sounds like I'm not listening, but I'm kind of I'm stopping you before you get a little too far. Because, yeah, what you're saying might make sense based off of that little lie that you slipped in there. But
But you addressing every single point.
But wouldn't you say that sometimes you lay the facts and the evidence on the table, they look at it, listen to it, and still don't listen?
it got to make sense. It's got to make sense, because you could have your facts, which you think is
What you
facts,
mean,
but
but
none
it's
of that
the
can
facts.
make sense.
It's the facts, I ain't lying.
I think it's good to listen to respond. I mean, listen to understand, not to respond.
Thank you.
I think that's what he meant.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I do, but I'm just saying it could come off like I'm not listening to respond, because sometimes I have to stop you right in your tracks.
Like,
Don't do
no,
that.
that's not true.
I'm saying
doing
I
it.
try not to do that. That's
Okay,
what I'm saying.
okay,
My
yeah.
problem is
You just addressing it. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
good that you're aware of it.
yeah,
good.
So I try not to
Okay.
do that.
It's your turn.
All right. So rule number 2, when dating men, make sure the first date is somewhere where you guys can verbally speak. She can hear you, you can hear her, and you guys can really get to know each other. Try not to go anywhere where it's the music kind of over.
Not the club.
Not the club. Don't go to the club where the music is kind of talking for you.
Don't go to a party.
Same thing as a club. Just go somewhere where you guys can kind of connect, where the music is super low or no music at all. Even if you go to a park, that's fine. That's considered a date. You guys can talk. You guys can hear each other. And yeah,
Like a lounge out to
I
eat
need-
somewhere.
yeah, I need to really get to know you. I need to hear you talk.
I agree 1,000,000,000%. I don't know how a man would take a woman out to a place where he can't hear her speak.
Yeah. And no alcohol, because you don't want the alcohol to start doing the talking either. Because if you're
That's
not
a valid
normally
tip,
that
too.
person,
She talking.
don't be that person, you know.
That's valid.
She
I'll give you that. That was super valid. Bonus tip, valid.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. Now, I'm trying to word this the best way.
Don't word it the best way. Just go ahead. Word it.
Yeah, just
I'm wording this for my daughter because I really care about the internet, the people out there in the world.
Your future daughter.
Yeah, my future daughter. I see a lot of y'all is making this fucking mistake. Don't do this shit. This is rule number 1. Don't ever put yourself in a position where you're alone with a man that you don't plan on sleeping with. Never do it. Anytime you alone with a nigga, he's automatically thinking she must want to fuck. So if you don't want to fuck him, don't put yourself alone with him. Never.
I had to think about that.
Valid advice.
That's true. Very much true.
Valid.
I know.
Alone, like in the type of setting, or
setting.
just
It don't
alone,
matter.
period?
It don't matter. don't ever be alone with him.
I think the setting
No, it's
matters.
alone in the setting.
The setting
because you could go
matters.
on a date, you can do something private.
I mean, alone with no other people around.
Yeah, it's kind of true.
That's actually very true.
But
I
is
think
that
the
like the
setting
first few
matters.
dates? Yeah, it's the setting.
The setting, yeah, where we at though? It don't matter if we
Yeah.
alone or not. Where are we? That matters.
Yeah, but public,
Right.
public, yeah, it don't matter at all. But I'm saying, like, let's say
That's
after
why
it,
it's the setting.
I'm
It's-
saying after a date, if that guy wants to go back to the house or you want to go back to
Oh,
his
yeah,
house,
You should
Yeah,
already know
no.
what's about to go down.
yeah, but I'm saying women, that should be rule number one because
Should
they.
just separate it after the restaurant.
But I'm saying, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That should be rule number one because women will put themselves in the position where they're alone with a guy that they not attracted to.
I had an experience.
Like, why would you do
Go
that?
ahead, tell your story.
I got a funny experience
Go ahead.
because I didn't know that. Right? I didn't know like don't be alone with the guy if you don't plan on, like having sex with him. And I liked this guy a lot, and we went out. We went on a date, and then we separated. Like I went home, he went home, and he was like, "Damn, like I'm kind of bored now." And I'm just like, "Damn, I'm kind of bored too. Like we should have kind of just hung out a little longer." I didn't go to his house. Come on, dag. He didn't come to mine either.
Yeah, both
but
bored?
The alone part is
Y'all both bored? And y'all about
so
to be bored
I
together?
can't say too much. But he had a business that he owned. He was like, "Oh, come by my business or whatever." So I'm like, "Cool, that's probably a place where we could kind of chill." I'm thinking it's not his house because I wasn't gonna go to his house. He wasn't gonna come to mine. So I thought that was kind of cool for us to kind of hang out or whatever. And I went there and he thought it was something else. And then when I told him,
course.
like, I kind of checked him on it, like, "Yo, what you think this is?" He was
Now-
like,
What you think this
No,
is?
he-
Exactly.
he checked me. He was like,
She was about to become a
This is why I had to explain the rule.
he said, "Yo, I forgot what time it was. It wasn't that late, but it was late enough for him to think that." And he was like,
Was it
"Yeah,
past 9 o'clock?
yeah, definitely." He was like, "It's past this time.
What you expect?
And you came back like, what you?"
What you trying to do?
I'm like,
You trying to get into?
and in my head, I'm like, "Yo, I didn't even think of that. I thought we was really just vibing, and I was just,
Vibing
Because
is
I've been
crazy.
in rooms with
I thought we
guys
was vibing."
and nothing has ever, like, they've never touched me, nothing like that. We've genuinely just chilled, no matter what the time
Yeah.
was. Yeah, because if I don't want to, I'm not going to. I
And
don't
he
care
didn't
how
give
much
me
you
that
want.
Yeah.
vibe.
Yes, but he's a guy.
He's a guy.
I didn't know that part.
It don't matter how much you don't want to. If he want to and he don't got no emotional control and y'all alone together,
It's over.
why would you put yourself in that position?
But I'm saying, though, as an adult, you should have enough control to know where, all right, we're just chilling. Like, we
Most
That's y'all
men
problem, though.
don't
But what
have
Or I
you
feel
that.
like
I should
no.
have enough
I feel like I
control.
didn't give him off. We never flirted on that level. I didn't give him.
That's
I
y'all.
didn't give
Y'all don't
off that.
understand. Yeah, but I'm
He
telling.
didn't even give that. off.
But he's a man. I'm telling you how men think.
You gotta hold it back.
That's
Yeah.
delusion. No, listen. Just listen without
It's a
emotional.
fantasy. It's like the
No.
fact that we're not saying
Oh
nothing. I
my
feel like that
God.
turns on more.
Again, rule number 1.
Can y'all listen
All right,
real
go ahead.
quick?
My bad.
When you're a man and you're alone with a woman, it's
That
very
you like.
that you like.
And she's attractive.
What you think we thinking? That's the only thing we're thinking.
I mean, he ain't thinking.
We're not
Something
men,
else
so we
thinking.
really
That's
gotta,
sad.
okay.
Yeah.
y'all gotta
like,
think from a
yeah.
man's perspective. Like he invited you over to a place where y'all alone. He's thinking like, why is she acting like? Think
Why
what
she
you
came
said. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I
Why she
thought
came
about it
back.
when he said it. I was like, "Damn, I guess you would think that."
It's just two people not thinking from each other's perspective. You probably thinking like, oh, we had a good time. You probably just want to hang out and see me and talk a little bit more.
His intentions.
That's how a girl would be
he
thinking.
wasn't genuine. His intentions wasn't real because what we talked about and what I was giving off, it didn't give that.
I mean, that's why we tell
Even
guys.
even when he said like come back and chill, it didn't give that like
Yeah, because he
come
probably
pull
never.
up on me.
Yeah.
Because I look at the, how you're saying it too. Because like come see me, I already know what that means. You know what I'm saying? Like come see me. Come. It didn't give that.
I'm
He was like,
bored.
I was bored.
I'm
He was like,
bored.
damn, like the day over. I was like, damn, it's kind
Yeah,
of still
we-
early. It was kind of still early, even though it was late.
We
It
try
was
to
still early.
It's late.
we try to tell guys to be
I'm
more
gonna throw this drink on you.
direct.
What trick
But-
is crazy?
I'm starting to learn that many guys are not direct.
And that's the thing. I have no problem with that.
Liars.
Like, just say straight out like what you want to do. That will cause so much.
Why you
less-
think?
be
Why do you
upfront.
think we
It
have
don't
this
work.
show?
Like, Like
It don't work.
It actually
We
does.
have to-
That's what y'all don't
It
know.
don't work.
What you
For
mean?
It
most,
does.
No, for most men, they think that shit doesn't work because they've never tried it.
No. For most men, it don't work because they don't know how to finesse. They don't got the mouthpiece. You have to know how to talk.
or she really don't like you that much.
That too.
Yeah, that too.
Because if she really like
First
you,
off, I'm not talking to no that don't like me. That's what is be doing that too.
don't know when
I
they,
really
when the
did
girl
like
likes
him,
them.
but he
Never
threw
know.
me off. He completely threw me
Yeah,
off.
because he never stated his intentions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. Don't be alone with a guy because that's always their intentions.
No, you're
Some
right.
guys don't
I
state
learned my
it.
lesson that day.
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna take a rule from them. I'm gonna say a rule from them. Man, you guys need to state your intentions when you're dealing with a female
From
Yes.
the beginning.
from the beginning.
The jump.
Yep.
Make it easy. Stop
and
wasting
keep
time.
saying it. Keep saying it, because some girls you got to keep saying it, not me. You don't, but some girls you got to keep saying it, because if you're showing that you want to, that you say you don't want to be in a relationship, but then you're doing relationship
Shit,
things,
yeah.
and then you're checking her, who you with, who you on your phone with, it
Yeah,
better not be
word.
another.
Yeah.
You're her man.
You can't
Y'all
be
go
doing that.
together. So if you don't want that to happen, keep reminding her. Don't give her any type of relationship vibe
fact.
at all, and
Yep.
y'all gonna be good. As
fun
long
fact.
as if she's continuing to kind of push the relationship on,
She's
or whatever
crazy.
y'all are, if she's kind of still going for it, then y'all good.
No, she's crazy and delusional.
Okay. Next one.
Rule number 3: be yourself. Don't
Yes.
try to impress us being something you're not,
Yes.
and introducing us to something that you cannot maintain.
Yes, thank you.
So do not
Talk
take
to
me to
him.
Roof Chris if you can't take me to Roof Chris again.
Talk to him.
Stop capping.
Yeah, stop capping. Take
Take the hat off.
Take the mask. Take the mask off.
Take the mask off. No, take the hat off is crazy though.
Take the hat off.
No,
Stop
Nah.
capping.
take the mask off.
No, people are a completely
Stop
different
capping.
person under their hat.
Stop capping. Your bank account can't cap, so stop.
I'm gonna find out.
These are some pretty decent rules so far.
There's a
I
lot
love
of that
these.
nowadays.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, meeting people off Instagram, they completely different from how they
Can
portray
y'all
themselves to be.
can
on
y'all
Instagram.
think of
That's
a
crazy.
y'all don't say the guy's name or anything like that, but can y'all think of one of the worst situations ever where a guy pulled up on you or you pulled up on him and he was just totally different from what he portrayed on IG?
So basically, just tell y'all experience with the biggest cap artist
Yeah,
who had the biggest cap on.
Any situations y'all could think of?
Okay, I could, but
like
I
it.
wouldn't say.
I like it.
I wouldn't even say it was too different from IG. I don't know. I guess I was just not paying attention. To being naive. I don't know. But I went on a date with this guy, right? And he's very popular. So already I didn't want to go on a date with him because I just felt like I don't want to date anybody that's too popular.
Okay.
You know, because he got a lot of girls that want him.
Okay.
So
Makes sense.
we go on a date. We go to... All right. Now I got to start real quick. I'm going to try to sum it up real fast.
And use a different restaurant.
Okay. Good thing you said that.
Just say restaurant.
All right. So we went on a date. Long story short, he told me that he wanted to take me out on a date. So he was like, hey, what do you think about this place? And I'm like, oh, I don't really like their food, so we can go to this spot. He says, okay. He picks me up in the car. We get to the restaurant. He never made the reservations. He thought I made it because I said what restaurant it was. So we got there. We looked really crazy because it was a very upscale restaurant. I come in with, I got on a dress. I got on heels. I think this is the last time I probably wore dress and heels on a date. I learned my lesson. I was like, no. You are not worth me doing all of this ever again. Like, no. So we got there. We couldn't even really sit at the table because we didn't have a reservation. But they ended up putting us at a table anyway.
Lucky.
We get to the table. He has on a Scully.
Gully in a
That's why I want to say the restaurant, because if I told you the
restaurant.
restaurant, you would be like. So we're in the restaurant. He has on a Scully.
Scully is
It's all
crazy.
name brand though, so I guess it's supposed to be cool.
No.
He got on a Fendi Scully. He got on Tim's
Tim's in the restaurant
jeans, ripped jeans,
is crazy.
and his sweater was like a Fendi sweater.
God
And he had
damn,
on his
this is
watch
like
or
the
whatever, right?
Archetype of
God,
a
he had a watch.
hood.
So I'm thinking, all right, I know he got a little money, cool, but like I didn't know he was flashy, like
OD.
cringy, country flashy.
Like pulling out all his money to pay the bill?
No. Oh yeah, that too. He did that too. But before that, no, we're at the restaurant, right? So I'm ordering my food. The waitress comes. He's like, "What y'all got?" Like, I'm like, "Oh God." All right. So I had to order the food for him, and then next thing you know, he just grabs his phone, and then next thing you know, I just see the flash, and it's like, but
Get the fuck out of
he's
here.
like this though.
Female tendencies.
He's like this.
Oh my God.
He's making videos of his watch. Not one video, but like 4 videos. I guess the video that he really liked. I don't know. I don't even know if I was probably in it.
Oh
but
my
he's like making
God.
videos of his watch or whatever. And the whole restaurant knows because it's so
a flash.
dark.
It's a flash.
Exactly. And it's on for a
Oh my God.
I have PTSD.
He's showing his
from, like, the
watch,
jewelry.
right? All right, so I'm gonna just cut to the. It was really bad in
You
between
got
that, right?
PTSD from
From
jewelry?
the jewelry. I was gonna get into that, though. And it wasn't even somebody I was dating. Like, let me tell you, I didn't even want to say this, but fuck it. The final straw was on my birthday. So I made a group chat of
Jewelry is
all the people that I wanted to attend my birthday stuff.
Okay.
And they were all in there or whatever. And no, matter of fact, let's rewind. We did a video together. Months ago. And I remember I posted bloopers of the video on my Instagram page. And when I tell you it got shared like 130 times before like all the feedback really started coming in. So I'm like, why is everybody sharing my stuff like that? I'm thinking, okay, everybody like it or whatever.
Right.
I go to my DMs and people are like, girl, take that chain off. Take the chain off. Take the watch off. I'm like, why? Like, what's going on? Those are moissanite diamonds. And he's always posting and bragging about his stuff, recording and da-da-da-da. And his diamonds are fake and you got that on. And I'm like, oh my God. Is you like at first I kind of brushed it off because I'm like, it don't really matter. Like, it's not me, it's not mine. It's a prop. Like, I could tell it's a prop.
It's
know?
a prop.
Right.
It's crazy.
But then my birthday come around. Oh, let me tell you, I was pissed. So my birthday comes.
He has the same watch.
And I invite them. No, I invite them to my event or whatever. And I made a list of all the stuff that I wanted my friends and everybody that came to get me for my birthday. Nobody else had a problem doing whatever, right? I asked for perfume that you can go and get off the shelf from Macy's, right? So I didn't open. I swear to God, I just opened the gift from them maybe like a week, 2 weeks ago, and I'm spraying the perfume on me. And it's literally getting tacky on my skin. Like, yeah, it's sticking to me. And I'm like, what the fuck? So then I go text him. I'm like, hey, I don't think this perfume is real. Like, I don't think it's... And he's like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was because I got it from a booster. I'm like, are you serious? Or yes,
You about to have me breaking out in hives.
So then I'm like, damn, maybe the diamonds are like everything just started to click. I'm like, damn, maybe everything is just fucking fake. Like,
just fake.
He just got
just
that.
fake as hell.
He
like,
got
oh
that
my
jewelry from
gosh.
in a chicken shack.
and then it's like every picture you see him in is just like
That's
like
DH
it's
Gate
just
jewelry.
always something.
goodness,
And I'm like,
bro.
And
that
niggas be
fear, that
wondering
pissed me
why
off.
they
Oh my
only
gosh.
attract fake that
pissed me
wear
off so bad.
the dumbest shit with fake asses. It's because you're
That
fake.
pissed me off so bad. And like the way that they I have not spoken to them since the day I texted them about the fake shit. Because me, I don't have that type of skin where I could fuck around. So I'm like, God forbid I would have woke up and had like a rash or something. And their response was, it's not that big of a deal. I could just get you another one. I said, no, thank you. No, thank
I
You
don't
know,
think
the
you
fake
would
one
get
is
me
crazy.
No, thank
anything with your fake life.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I think I have more rules for men than I do have for women, bro. To be honest with you.
You want to go sit up? You should sit
So
over
are we
there.
doing-
I should sit over there.
Yeah,
right
go
now.
sit over there.
You should
The
be by
women's
yourself.
side.
Nah, sorry. But
Team
man,
women's.
stop breaking the brand trying to impress the girl. And you know you don't got it.
Yeah.
Oh, we gonna get to that.
That's a common sense.
We
I
gotta
mean,
get
we
to that.
yeah.
It's not common sense.
I'm sorry. Yeah, say it again because I know. I wish it was
with the Fendi Scully. And,
I feel like the
come
image
on.
that's out right now, like this image that everybody's trying to portray, it kind of messes it up for the girls that don't really care about the money and stuff.
Facts.
It definitely
does.
does.
And
So I
vice
feel like
versa.
everybody feels like they got a big point to prove when half the time this girl probably will be okay with a walk in the park and a
Talk to.
Thank you.
and whole time you think you gotta like do all of this extra stuff. It don't
Put
really
on
be
that
like that.
designer just to get liked. Dude. She don't.
And
A
if
lot
you're
of
gonna
girls
put it on,
too.
throw it on for real. Like, we're going to an upscale restaurant. Do not wear Timbs. Like, do not wear denim jeans. What are you doing?
Word.
But
Like,
I
if
will
you're
say
gonna
this.
if you're gonna throw designer on, throw designer on. whatever season we're in.
But
Throw that on.
Go to the restaurant by yourself first, or maybe take a family member out if you got a sister, so you know that it requires reservations before you take a shorty there.
And like I said,
it should
don't
say it
ask me
online.
where you want to go. Don't ask me where I want to go because I'll take myself there.
Talk to him.
Is it my go?
Well, he did a rule for our side, so yeah.
All right. Rule number 4, be a decision maker. Because us women, we're very, as you guys say, emotional, whatever.
Y'all can't
But
make decisions.
we can't really make
Indecisive.
decisions. Yeah, we're very indecisive. We can't make decisions all the time.
I wouldn't
That's
say that
why
y'all
we want a
can't,
man to lead and make the decisions for us. But since we have to make the decisions sometimes,
So what they're
It
just
makes-
saying is that women can't make decisions. You gotta make.
we
all
end
they're
up making the
all
decisions
they're
because we
saying.
don't have a choice.
Exactly. I was gonna say they can
Yeah,
do
but
it. That don't mean
we'd
they
rather
want
our
to.
man make the decision, you know.
Yeah, they
So,
can do
but
it.
if you can't, then I'm technically the man, right?
Oof.
Facts.
Oof.
They could do it, guys. That don't mean that they want to though.
Yeah, exact. I'm gonna do it, but that don't mean I want to. I'm naturally gonna do it.
Talk
But it's
to 'em.
good to have somebody else that comes in and says, okay,
That's
this is what
already
we're gonna
doing it.
do. This is what we're gonna do. This is how it is. This is how it's gonna be done. And like you just follow. Men
Word.
are supposed
Have
to
a
lead, and we're just
plan.
supposed to follow.
We
Talk to 'em.
strategize. So
Talk
if you
to 'em.
don't have a plan, if we're the ones
love it.
planning, we're the king. We lead, you follow. That's it.
That's when we start treating you a certain type of way. Like, all right, boy, get the
Yeah,
fuck out of here.
yeah.
Exactly.
Now we treating
Yep.
you
Start
like
acting like that because you're not showing no type of characteristic of being a leader.
you're
Talk
not.
to 'em.
If you're not giving king vibes, you're not gonna be called the king. You're not gonna be treated like a king. You
just
want
gonna
your
be a
girl to do
peasant.
this, cook for you, do that. Yeah, you have to be a king. You have to lead.
And women have no problem doing that, like catering to a man. Women have no issue doing that at all. But it's like, what are you showing me that is worthy of you being treated like that?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's why I say, I hate to say that, but I always say like, dad vibes, daddy vibes. Like your dad makes it happen. He's the head of the household. Your dad makes the decisions. Your dad tells your mom, look, this is what we doing. All right. Before your mom goes and buys something or do something, she asks your dad, make sure if he's the breadwinner, if he's the person that provides, then she mainly asks him. But yeah, we need that type of vibe. We want a leader. If we're gonna have kids by you and you can't even make a decision,
So men,
Big mama.
make the decision. So
Big
she
mama
call
until
you
then.
daddy in the bedroom.
Exactly.
big mama until then.
Okay. My next rule for the ladies. Now, y'all doing very well. Y'all was getting in y'all bag a little bit, but y'all
like it.
Y'all,
We roasting.
y'all
Y'all
gotta
cooking.
continue to
Y'all cooking with
listen,
some
right?
Fire.
We're roasting.
Y'all gotta continue to
cooking.
listen, right?
Yeah.
So listen here.
Okay.
Rule number 3. Men are visual creatures. So ladies, perception is reality. The way you present yourself is the way that men are gonna treat you. If you look like a we're gonna treat you that way.
Yep.
It don't make us bad people. If it's a dog,
We gonna take it as a dog.
I'm gonna expect it to bark.
That was funny. That was funny.
How y'all feel about that rule?
that's true, though. You can't even argue with that, especially nowadays. That's definitely true. That's definitely true. But then again, you got a lot of girls who walk around dressed a certain type of way, and they don't live that type of life behind the scenes. They just decide that they want to dress like that. So it's like you can't even really judge a book by its cover nowadays. But that is definitely true.
Men will. We will. We
Yeah.
will. We
And
will
that
judge
makes
it
it
very
hard.
quick. It literally makes it hard.
So
It's
don't be mad when we judge y'all.
and we can't think when it's hard.
Don't be mad when we judge y'all from the outside.
But what do y'all?
I'm never mad. I'm never mad.
Whatever.
I'm never mad. That's them on the internet. That's who we talking to. I don't give a what y'all think about me.
The ones that's hurt that certain girls are not picking them.
It's because they're lames.
Yeah. Y'all turn.
Men think that just because they have money, like that's just supposed to just
Yeah, we supposed to just
reel
be.
them in. Like,
Money
you
does.
need more than that
Money doesn't
nowadays.
build your character.
It
Yes.
doesn't.
Money is the easy way because anybody can go get a job and make some money or sell drugs or whatever you want to do. Anybody can go out there and get money, but many people don't take the time to build their social skills, work on their flaws.
Because respectfully, once you're done buying her gifts, going on expensive dates, and when you're not doing those things, and you got to sit and talk to her, you're a lane.
Yeah,
The little
exactly.
stuff is really, to me, the little stuff is what's really important.
Nothing gets big without adding up the little stuff.
That's what really matters. Like, I don't care about how much money you have. Like, are we able to sit down and have a damn conversation? Like,
Talk to 'em.
Can I vent to you? Are you my safe space? That was one of my rules too. Like, are you able to listen to me as I talk to you? Like, are you more of a listener or a talker? Like,
Right.
And
so
if you're
those
talking-
things
Many,
really do count.
many men are talkers.
And
Many
cappers.
of them.
Before we get off money, I want to do my 5th rule.
Get right.
Rule number 5 for men.
Oh yeah, I
Do
love this.
not mention money unless you're ready to spend it. Okay? And don't say,
Talk
oh,
to
I would have
'em.
did that for you, because you still can do it. You still can reimburse me. Yeah, I paid for my nails and I paid for my hair. It left my account. You can still put it back. So don't mention money if you're not ready to spend it. Don't say nothing about money. I never mentioned it, so don't mention it. The second you mention it, I'm going to hold you to that. And I'm not going to probably ask you for it, but I'm going to expect it. I'm going to
Talk to
expect
'em.
to see it, whether you spend it on yourself or me. So don't mention money unless you're ready to spend it. So
And if
So,
you don't do
I-
what you say you're gonna do, don't talk to me no more. Because I do not like a man that don't keep his
is a
word.
word.
Talk
And
to
it's not that
him.
I need it from you, but it's like you said it out your mouth. You're a grown ass man.
Talk to them.
ooh,
Yeah, I know how serious that ladies take them words, man. That and look, that don't mean manipulate shorties out here with your words.
I will also say this about the money part. Easily, she should know that you make money from the way how you carry yourself,
Talk
not
to
the
'em.
way that you speak.
Search
Simple
key.
as that. You don't gotta fucking put it out there like, yeah, I make $500,000 a year and this, that, and third. The way how you carry yourself, the way how you conduct yourself with other people, the things that you have should show that you have money without saying it.
You're a lady
well,
too.
I would say for me, it's action. Because I've met men that look like they have money, talk like they have money, talk a real good one, and don't have money,
Baby
don't
cappers.
have motion. But I would say I go off action, right? I know you have money from your lifestyle, how you live, how you dress, the quality of your clothes. I'm going to pay attention to your socks. I'm going to pay attention to your drawers. I'm going to pay attention to the brand of your tank top. I want to see how much you care about your skin, your soap, everything about you. I'm going to look at, and
The way
that's
how
how
you
I know if you
smell.
have
Your
money.
nails.
Where you live, your apartment. Oh, what kind of apartment you got? You got a
house.
little. You in a hood somewhere? Da, 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 da. Yeah, I know. Like you probably getting the best bang for your buck. But I know if you go somewhere where it's more, and I'm not saying luxury has to be super luxury, but luxury as far as like amenities and stuff like that, or a house,
Convenience.
then I know you have money.
Talking.
That's how I know you have money. Action. I got to see you
And if
spend
that
it.
car is
Talk to
in
'em.
your name and not hers.
Yes. Yes.
Talk
And if
to
you
him.
have kids, are your kids kept up?
Talk to him.
Yes, definitely.
Hair done, outfits. Do they look as good as you?
And how your exes look too, because I thought about this earlier. I see a lot of men that's like, oh, I used to, when you notice like when you go on a date with a guy, they kind of tell you about their ex. Oh, I did all this for her. I paid her rent, or I brought this, I brought that, and then somehow when they get to you, they not on that no more.
Nothing going on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because the last girl I learned from her, I splurged on her. This time I don't think I want to do that this
And then
time.
come back. See you later.
Yeah,
Well,
he.
one
It
thing
sound
you
like
stop doing
See
is
you
just talking
later.
about them exes, bro. Y'all got to stop doing
Yeah,
that shit. There should
definitely
be no reason
chill
why you're
with
talking
that.
about the previous partner with the one that you have right now.
Nah, that's true. That's
Shouldn't.
fact. But sometimes your ex plays such a big role in your life, and it's hard to not tell something or a part of your life or a story without kind of mentioning the ex. I just look at how the guy is gonna how he handles it, right? How confident he is. So I feel like I'm not gonna always bring up my ex, but if I mention my ex, I don't need you feeling like I'm thinking about my ex. I'm not thinking about him. I'm just so happen to mention that he was in this part of the story.
I feel like if you bring up your ex, it should be a reflection of you. How did you learn from that situation?
Yeah.
So like, all right, if you're gonna talk about your ex, boom, 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 this happened and it made me learn about this. Not downplaying your ex or even talking bad about your
Yeah,
ex.
no,
you
no,
shouldn't
no.
be talking about bad about
Men
anybody.
don't even
Yeah,
know
no,
that
no,
when
no.
you sit and bad talk a female that you were just with, that makes you look so damn dumb.
Yes,
Yeah.
You were just with her. Oh yeah, I was with her for 12 years. She was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You were with her that entire time.
Who was really the piece of shit?
Because
Then
actually,
they start exposing. Oh yeah, she was dirty. You were with her.
Right.
That entire time.
and
Oh,
the
yeah,
funny
he was
part about it
dirty.
is like, Just the way how he's talking about the ex. If you were not with him in that situation, he's gonna be talking to you.
Exactly.
Like that.
Exactly. Yep.
All right. So
Who just went?
I did.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, based on the conversation on the internet, this also must not be being done. Rule number 4, set your boundaries, stick to them. And then a little bonus. Fellas, whatever boundary she has set, don't try to convince her out of that shit. I don't care if she want to date a nigga that got $1 million a year. That's her fucking standard. Just don't deal with her if you don't make $1 million a year.
Right.
Simple.
They could set their standard. Whatever people set their own standards.
Sometimes you got to match it for me to hear you out too.
Mm-hmm.
So if you, I mean, not even match it.
Well,
but,
boundaries and standards are a little bit different.
No, they are different. There's a lot of difference.
yeah, that's what I was saying. Not even match it, but like respect my boundaries. If you respect my boundaries, then I can kind of hear you out if you wanted to change something about me or you know what I'm saying.
I was gonna say that
I
too.
feel like-
so respect the boundaries because I got into standards real quick, but let me say it again. Rule number 4: women, set your boundaries, and then side note, men, respect a woman's boundaries. I don't care if it's dumb or it sounds stupid. Just respect the shit.
I think that boundaries are correlated to morals and standards are correlated to your wants.
Yeah, and another thing about standards too. I know my fellas, they got some unrealistic, dumb fucking standards, but
Women too.
they set them. That's what it is.
But that's the thing too.
They usually bypass them if you look good enough. So
Some men need
just
to
continue working on yourself.
stick to those standards and stick to those boundaries because y'all will fold for one that looks really good.
Oh, you're giving a rule for the men?
Yes.
Okay, get right.
Stop lowering your standards for these females.
Talk to
Keep
them. Talk to
Keep 'em.
them.
This is why we have the problem of today. Because we have the ones with no morals that think that they can get everything handed to them because you don't have standards. Stop it.
Okay.
Rule number 6: study the woman that you want. A woman that knows what she wants will tell you exactly what she wants.
Talk to
right?
them.
It's up to you to pay attention and as to where she lacks so you can become the person that she didn't know that she needed. That
Daddy.
makes sense, right?
Dada.
I love that. Daddy vibes. So yeah, so study the woman that you want. Like, make sure you're doing your research on her. I don't care if that's through Instagram. Watch her YouTubes. Watch her stupid highlights and how she's out with her girls and how she's out with her family. Study her. Make sure this the type of girl that you like. You know?
Watch
I'ma
those
give
reels
y'all-
that she be sending you.
Pay
'cause
attention to what
I'ma
it be
give
a lot
y'all-
of subs. It be a lot
Exactly.
of subs in there.
I'm gonna give y'all some game, fellas, because y'all, I could tell y'all not doing this because y'all success rate is super low, and I'm not the master, but I feel
just
like
called
this is
yourself the master.
this is common
You just said
sense.
you were the
No,
master.
this is common sense. But like she said,
She said the people.
the
said it.
first
He
thing
said
I do,
he don't
because
call himself the GOAT.
like I said, the first thing I do when I see a shorty, if I'm on my phone, I see a shorty, she look good. All right, I'm gonna go to her page. I'm thinking with my dick already. I already am looking at how she.
Fair.
I'm already looking at her looks, but I know if I want to get in the door, the first place I'm going is to that fucking bio. If it got a link in there, I'm going to the link. I'm gonna actually watch whatever the fuck she's doing, because
This
that's
is a
what.
step on how to manipulate.
No, this is a
That's
step
why
on
it's
how
crazy.
to. Can I finish?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna actually watch whatever the fuck she's doing.
If I go to that link and I scroll down past that link and I see something that says 18
This is why
plus,
niggas never
it's
get the
not
game.
happening.
This is why niggas never get the game because they don't listen.
Why y'all gotta think with y'all dick first? Like, is it really?
Because
that?
we're
He thinks with his dick first.
no men do. All
Just say he
men do.
doesn't.
I don't.
Yeah, he capping right now.
Men,
not
do
capping.
you or do you not? We're gonna put up a poll. Men,
don't.
do you or do you not think with your dick first? Honestly,
They do.
What? When you first
Men do. I don't, because your dick will get you in
then
trouble.
what the fuck are you?
A man with
women,
standards.
do you think most men think with their?
Can I finish my freaking? You know what?
Go
Fuck
ahead,
the game.
Master.
Fuck the game.
Go
Y'all
ahead.
don't want it.
Go
y'all
ahead.
don't want it.
Go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
not the master.
Go ahead.
Continue.
I don't want to hear it because you told me you think with your dick first. That's why I'm already like tuned out.
And that's exactly the problem with women. Y'all don't let us be men. That was one of the rules too.
Yeah, you
All
right.
men think what they fucking dick.
You right.
The fuck you expect me to do?
You're right. You're right.
You have
right.
some women that not trying to take sides or whatever, but you have some women that's thinking with down there too. Definitely, you see a
True.
guy that you like, he's like, oh yeah,
No,
I
they
wanna
think
fuck
with their
him.
money, or they think
For the security, yeah.
security.
Yeah.
Which
Yours-
it should be.
And y'all hate that, right?
No,
it
that's
should
what
be
it
like
should
that.
be.
The only people that hate is the one that don't have it.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't have it, but I will let a woman be a woman. Why would I? She's gonna
You're
expect
supposed to be
security.
a protector and provider. If she don't
Yes.
think about
Yeah,
security,
so-
then
I feel like
what's
don't
wrong
have
with you?
sex with a woman if you can't provide, or if you're not already providing anything.
That's one of your.
Period.
That's one of your rules.
Cap.
Yeah.
That's cap.
Wait,
Yes.
well, sorry.
If you are not already providing for her, or
cap.
having, or
You're telling me I can't fuck somebody?
do
'cause I
not
can't
have sex
provide
with
for
her. Women, if he is not providing for you in any way, shape, or form, do not have sex with him. Keep on going on dates. When men tell you, oh, it's not about sex, I ain't trying to hit. Cool, we're going to go out and date all fucking day. I'm never going to have sex with you. We're going to just keep fucking dating.
If
Okay,
you can't call him to change your tire,
Exactly.
when it pop at the side of the road, you don't need to be fucking.
Exactly. Come
Okay.
on now.
Okay, so I'm gonna lose
Because
your
if it's
logic
about
against them.
sex, then
I'm
I
gonna use
need
your logic against
my
them.
ends to be meet.
So then,
to be
if you're
met.
not cooking for that man, cleaning for that man, don't spend no money on her. Simple.
Duh. We know that. Y'all don't.
Well, I do.
We can't wait for the moment for a nigga to be
I'm
like,
not-
sit down so we can eat, cook, clean, and worry about the kids. We can't wait. We're dreaming. That's the fairy tale.
Okay, so
for
let me-
us to sit down and just listen.
because
but you
remember-
niggas cannot hold up that end of the. Y'all can't hold it up. Y'all keep folding. We have to make the decisions. We have to just be the leader.
God damn, y'all must be down. You see how emotional she get about this shit?
It's
Y'all
a
must be
fact.
down bad
I mean,
out
it's
here.
not my life right now.
But
thank God.
this what I was gonna say.
But still.
I think that rule is partially valid
Partially.
because when you say don't provide anything, don't give it up unless you provide anything. Men hear that as don't give it up unless you spend money on her. But
No, it's just providing. But if you already had that,
God
mindset
damn,
to
can I
provide-
finish?
No,
Can I
you
finish?
can't. No,
I was gonna
You're
say
going
that.
off wrong.
No,
My
that's
bad.
the
You're
listening
right.
shit.
You're right. I told you.
There's
I had this problem.
there's other things that you can provide to a woman besides finances, emotional support.
Thank you.
It's plenty things.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done now.
I said that's why I said provide any way, shape, or form. It
I
doesn't
know.
have to just be money. But
Okay,
my bad.
who was going?
their turn.
I just went. Right.
Nah.
Yeah, I did because I said study your woman.
Oh, I got one.
Go ahead.
Ladies, y'all be fucking up with this too. I know when you get a man, you love him, and he's the only thing that you can think of on this planet. Rule number 5 or 6, whatever this is. Don't forget about your friends and family when you get into a relationship.
Oh, please. Oh, hold
That's
up.
one of
I
my
gotta stop.
rules.
I gotta stop.
That's one of your rules?
one of my
See,
rules.
look, see, I am the master. See,
stop.
I'm not
One of
even
my
a
rules-
I'm not even a girl.
I gotta stop.
One of my rules is like respect. I have respect her independence, but that goes both ways. I feel like in a healthy relationship, both of you guys should have hobbies and interests that are outside of
each other. Yes.
Like I don't want to be laid up with you all day. I
Stop
don't
being
wanna
a
be texting and calling
fucking
you all
lap
day.
dog.
Yeah, I don't want to see you 24/7 hours of the day. Like no, our friend group should be different. Our hobbies and interests should be different. And I think we should meet up at the end of the night.
And
That's
I'm
when,
talking
gotta
to
meet up.
you pussy whipped ass niggas. Stop wearing the fucking leash. There should be no reason why you with your girl 24/7 as a fucking man.
Yeah. I don't
Stop
know.
that shit.
You need
I mean-
time to miss each other. If you don't have
Fuck.
that, that's when the bickering and the arguing and the back and forth comes along. Even if y'all are good at first, if we together 7 days out the week, we're gonna start big. Something gonna happen because your space is being invaded. Like you have no time to go be with your friends, go be with your family.
You can't be
go,
you can't
Scratch
be
your
yourself.
ass. You
You
can't
can't
do
be
anything in
yourself.
private. You have no privacy.
Can't be yourself.
like,
And they
there's
start
no
seeing
reason.
I feel like when a person is spending so much time with you, they start seeing all the little emotions that they don't get to see, and then they start getting annoying because they start saying, well, what's wrong? Nothing's wrong with me. I just got a regular ass face. What? Like nothing's wrong with me, but they're around you so much, and they're used to you always being happy. But we're together so much that you're seeing the moments when I'm not
Every
happy,
side of
or
me.
you're seeing all the sides of me, and now you keep asking me what's wrong with me, but you're just in my fucking face. Nothing's wrong with me. So we do need space. We do need.
I got a rule for them, man.
And that's when you
Bruh,
start
I
seeing
can't
the
give
sides
rule
that
for
you
the
don't
woman.
like. That's when
Okay.
the
It is.
disconnect
Okay.
comes because it's like, okay, I'm so used to seeing you one type of way, but now I've been with you 25 days, and now I'm seeing the mad side. Now I'm seeing the aggravated, the annoyed side, the want to be
Yeah.
alone side. But I'm not used to it.
Yeah.
That's why space is necessary.
Talk to him.
Another rule
Definitely.
for the men: stop fucking simping to get her to like you. Stop doing that shit. She has to earn your simpness. It's not wrong to simp for a girl. It's not wrong to simp for a girl. But if she's reciprocating it, then you simp all you want. But if she doesn't like you, she doesn't reciprocate it, stop fucking simping. You look ridiculous, bro.
Rule number 7. I'm on 7. I don't know which one you guys are on.
Okay.
Rule number 7. Remain honest, right? Let the woman make her own decisions as to if she wants to be with you or if she wants to deal with you, right? So if you're just jumping into this relationship, not even relationship, if you're just now talking to a woman and you don't want nothing too serious, you just want somebody to kick it with, have fun, go on dates here and there, you don't really want to report too much, literally just say flat out that to that woman, because it might be a chance that she's on that same type of time. She probably just got out of a relationship, don't want nothing too serious, don't want too much responsibility. So just be honest whether you want somebody to play with or you want something serious or whatever it is. Just be honest, because there is somebody for everybody. So
I mean, it's just like,
and you'll be surprised that girl that you think is probably a good girl, she probably ain't even a good girl. She probably down with you, doing whatever. And I'm not encouraging that, but I'm just saying, be honest.
literally just state your intentions.
Yeah, just
Another
state
rule.
your intentions. Yeah.
Be
'Cause
honest.
You got those girls that's like, I'd rather a guy with a girlfriend because I kind of want something that's whatever. Not saying that's me, but there are those girls, and that's perfect for y'all.
Whatever
Go
makes you
get those
happy.
girls. Don't go get a good girl that is put up and trying to wait for her husband. Don't go get that girl if that's not the type of time
Stop
you're on.
destroying those type of girls because we need them in society.
And women need to stop trying to change those type of men also.
Thank
I'm
you.
Talk to 'em.
Don't
very
change
guilty
anyone.
of that.
Thank
Like
you.
dealing with a guy that's way, like my mom used to say, like, you're at the top of the barrel and he's just at the bottom of the bucket. She would say that to me all the time. And as I'm getting older, I'm seeing that for myself, because you have a lot of guys that see a girl that have so much going for herself and they will come along with their Nike Techs and a ski mask. And
Talk
they
to
will
him.
really, like,
Talk to him.
They will strip you of everything, bringing you down to the same level as them. Like, do not
Now
try to
you wearing a
change
Nike
these
Tech and
men.
a ski mask.
That was one of
Heavy on the
my
Nike Tech.
rules. Don't try to
Do
change
not.
us.
Don't
like
try
that.
to change him, because all you're doing is stripping yourself away while you're giving him more to gain and gain and gain. Whole time your cup is losing
Yep.
and you
Right.
filling his cup up. Like, no.
It's got to be reciprocal.
Yeah, I don't want to change
I like that.
anybody.
I like it.
Okay. Y'all already know this. Women, y'all definitely know this rule, but I want y'all to hear it from a man's voice, so y'all feel okay with it, because a lot of guys mistake this with, oh, she's a hoe and da-da-da. No, what I'm about to say doesn't make her a hoe. And I said y'all already know this. Women, keep dating multiple men until you commit to one. Keep your options open and see who aligns with your life the best. Don't get with one guy and forget about everything else.
Have an audition.
Do not
Exactly.
fuck multiple men.
Yes,
Date
yes.
multiple men.
Date.
Yes.
No, I would say date one man at a time. I would say that. I date one man at a time. I can't, I only really date if I really like you, first of all, anyway. So I kind of have to date one person at a time, because I want to, not that I'm giving them 100%, but I just want them to get the 100% experience of dating me.
Okay, I love
I don't
that.
want to kind of half-ass it.
I
'Cause
love-
if I'm talking to multiple people, I'm kind of half-assing it. I can't have enough time for I'm not really being honest with everybody. So I kind of date one person at a time. And I feel like once I don't like you, or once you rub me the wrong way, then I'm dating the next person. I'm just kind of doing one person at a time. I can't entertain multiple people. I can barely find the time to entertain one person. So I definitely can't do multiple people at one time. Not even two people. I'm like, y'all both want to chill? Y'all both want to see?
I barely want to
can't.
chill with you.
I barely got time to chill now by myself so I got to find my free time. I got to pick who I want to. No, I'm just going to rock with him, see if I like him. If not, cool. I'm done. I'm not going to keep talking to him because he's paying for lunch or he's a nice guy. I don't care how nice he is. I don't care about nothing. If I don't like you, I'm moving on and I'm dating the next person. So you see me out with somebody and you see me out with somebody the next
Just
time,
mind your business.
mind your business. I'm dating and I'm not dating that other person again. So you're not going to see me with that person again.
I absolutely love that. I have another question. So,
I'm kind of like your girlfriend for a little bit.
okay. I love that. Now, are we talking about dating prior sex or post sex?
Yeah, prior sex too.
I love that.
Because I wanna eventually have sex with you, right?
So you,
If it gets that far.
I feel like,
If it get that far.
Well,
but I'm ready.
Yeah. If it gets that
I don't
far.
gotta worry about, I gotta cut this nigga off, or I just had
See,
sex with
now,
this person last week
I
or
have
2
a-
weeks ago. I'm ready. You got me all to yourself once I'm dating you. Once I'm talking to you, actually.
I have a theory, and just let me know if it's true or false.
Get right.
Because you hang out with more women.
Get
Talk
right.
to him.
Dude, would you say that more women, how can I word this? Would you say that more women date multiple men openly, like not like how you do? Or would you say that women do what you do, most women, like date a guy, get locked in, see if she like him. If she don't, go date another guy, locked in. Because that's what I think. I think most women
that
are
too.
like that. But
Yeah.
I think they
If
get
she truly
online and
likes
they...
him, I think it's like that.
That's how I think that's our ideal. Like, we want to do that.
Okay.
But what I'm doing is, I'm not saying everybody else should do it. That's just how I kind of operate, which is not always a good thing because I kind of hold myself up for people. You know, I
Yeah,
could
it's
have been
pros and-
missing my husband
Yeah, it's
because I'm over here talking to this guy. So I do think women, if you're single, you should go on multiple dates. You should date multiple men, not have sex with multiple men, but you should date as many men as you can until you decide and you weed out who's the one.
Yes. It's pros and cons to an open dating strategy
Yeah.
and a more closed one. It's pros and cons to both.
I just
but
date open, so I won't have to lie. I hate lying.
Nowadays, though, like men are kind of, I'm not gonna say they're okay with it, but women are definitely openly dating to where
they are.
all of her options they know. Like, okay,
Facts.
yeah, she got this one, she got that one.
Yes.
And
Facts.
nowadays, men don't really care.
I feel like it should be me the best one wins.
Men don't be honest though. Men will be like, I ain't really talking to nobody. I just been
Whole
da-da-da."
time they got like 6, 7 different.
Whole time we
girls,
being
like,
honest, like, yeah, texting a few guys. Why? What happened?
Yeah.
I don't know you yet, so I don't owe you anything. So yeah, I'm texting a few niggas.
Nowadays,
of
that
course.
makes them like you more. Like when they know you got a whole bunch of other guys on your case. because-
Which is
Or they
weird
might
as
feel
fuck.
like, oh well,
That's
go
weird.
mess with them.
Yes.
They might be insecure or feel like, well, go.
That's
mess with them. You
feminine.
already
That's a
texting niggas.
feminine
Well,
ass man.
bye, nigga.
If he likes the fact that other niggas like, that's some cuck shit.
What?
Yeah.
He likes the fact that you got a.
No, she said that. I
Be
don't
like
know.
that. It really do.
That's
nowadays.
crazy.
I was talking about the ones that don't like it. That's corny to me too.
I mean, it's basically
Not
very
saying
simple.
you should like it. Not saying that you
Yeah.
should like it, but the ones that get mad at it.
They disagree
Yeah.
with
Because
it.
you
but
can
don't
talk
wanna
to
make
me and be
stuff
like,
up.
hey,
Yeah.
I can say I'm single,
It's
but
very
you can ask me
territorial.
how many guys
Yeah.
I'm,
That-
texting. I can be
yeah.
like, hey, 3 guys,
mean-
and you'll be mad.
Yeah.
And it's like, why are you mad? Nigga, I don't even know
Yeah,
you.
that's
If you-
territorial.
I mean,
Maybe I stopped talking to him if you was that nigga. But
I
to
just
be
wanted a
honest-
straight answer to this question real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
So my theory is most women date like how you date. Like, let's say I meet a girl, I bag her. She's only
we say that, but no. I feel like women be saying that, but don't really be doing that. I do that because I don't like to lie.
What's the percentage of women? What you think? More women date like you, or what's the percentage of women
Nah,
that
I
date
don't
like
think
you?
more women date like me.
What's the percentage out of 100?
50%.
60? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
I'd
that's
probably
more
say like
so.
60.
Okay.
That's
All right.
about
So
right.
that's
Because when they
that's
really like
most,
it-
but it's just not a
We want to. They
overwhelming.
All, well, I can't say they all, but most women want to do this.
I just wanted to
But-
know because, like, you know, when you bag a girl, I'm not gonna remove my player card and ask her like, who else you talking to?
no.
That's super lame.
But it
so
sucks
like
for me too.
I be thinking like, is she fucking with anybody?
I feel
else?
like if
but it
you-
I
sucks
be
for
wanna-
me because they never believe me.
Mm.
They never believe me.
That's why.
And
yeah,
I be
it's-
like, I be wanting to rip because they be like, nigga, I do that for you, nigga.
Right, like, I don't-
I want to.
I really want to go in like you ain't. But I see why they don't believe me because who would believe
yeah,
that, you know? But
yeah.
I don't have a reason to lie. That's my whole point in not talking to nobody else. So you can't catch
Yeah,
me in a
that's
lie.
facts.
This is me.
I feel
what
that.
you bring it to the table, what we doing, and that's it.
I feel like in dating, you should like just feel like you're the number one.
absolutely, yeah. Yeah.
Like, if you're that guy and you know you're him or you're that woman, there should be no other options.
I
Yeah.
would say after a few dates, you shouldn't be talking to a bunch of guys no more. It's over.
Yeah, you already know this
Agreed.
man. And
Yeah.
Agreed.
Like, I don't
I
care
hope
if we
that's-
together or
I
not.
hope that's
Why?
what y'all doing.
It
to
should
go on
be-
multiple dates,
if you
should,
keep talking
yeah.
to me, I feel like the other people should be kind of winging off a little bit. You should be
Because
winging them off if you
I
still
don't-
talking to me.
I don't care what she does. She could do whatever she want to do, but just understand that once we get to that point, I am who I am. And if you don't see it, then another girl will see it.
What does that
Simple.
mean? Because sometimes you be giving me vibes like you don't really care off the rip.
I just don't give a fuck in general.
About what?
Anything.
Never mind. Next one. Mine wasn't gonna get anywhere then. My number 8 was, and we already said date with intentions. I think men should date with intentions. Know why you want her, and tell her what you bring to the table. And it doesn't. All right, let me give you an example. Right, if I'm sliding a girl DM, if I was a guy and I'm sliding in a girl's DM. No, I'm not sliding in DM. What am I talking about? I hate that. Don't slide in her DM.
Talk to
you.
him.
Talk to her in person.
Talk to him.
Or
Thank
take
you.
her out on a date if you have to go through the DM. Let me say that because you already lost me through the DM.
Yeah, if you're gonna go through the DM, you gotta segue ASAP.
Ooh, yeah.
ASAP.
Yeah.
It should be no reason why you talking to her for multiple days in the DM without segueing ASAP to meeting in person.
Oh my God.
Continue.
Set that up.
All right.
Continue.
So I would say if I was a guy and I wanted to date a girl, I feel like you need to, off the bat, let her know what you bring to the table. Hey, my name is Alex. I'm single. You're single. You're so beautiful. I wanted to take you out, get to know you. I'm looking for this type of relationship right now. And, you don't have to really necessarily say what you do or how much money you make, but you need to let her know that you have a plan to secure her and to be a provider. And you plan on maybe being a parent. If you don't plan on being a parent, just be straightforward with what you bring to the table. She'll decide right then and there. And this is a little secret too. She'll decide right then and there if she might want to open that door for you. Remember we was talking about that before. You was like, from the outside looking in, do women know if they would just off the back have sex with a man?
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that we will off the back have sex, but you letting us know off the back what you want, I'm going to be able to kind of make my decision right there. Not that I'm going to do it, but I can make a decision right there whether if he deserves it or not. Just off that. Him coming to me and letting me know what it is and what his intentions are with me. When you come to me, tell me, hey, look, I know you're a boss. You got a lot going on. That's why I want to come in your life. And I want to add on to that because I feel like I could, sit you down for a little bit so you can focus on that and take that weight off. Let me know why you're coming into my life. Do not say because you're bad.
And just to
Okay.
piggyback off that, I think men, especially nowadays, they forget, like, women, you provide, but women, we multiply what
Talk
it is
to
that
'em.
you give us. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
A good
if,
woman.
if a man comes in and he gives us a home, if a man comes in and he gives us a house, we make it into a home. You bring me the
Yes.
ingredients, you bring me food, I'm making you a meal. You
Yes.
give me sperm, I'm giving you children, I'm
Kids.
breeding your kids. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Men forget that women, we are the table. We're here to multiply whatever it is that you give us.
Right.
And I feel like nowadays that's just so forgotten because everything is so damn transactional.
Talk to him.
Like,
Yes.
what are you doing for me? What can I do for you? But
Right.
like, it shouldn't be like that.
Right.
A man should already have it set in his head. Like, yes, this is my woman. This is what I'm going to give. And this is what she's going to do. And a woman should say, okay, so now this is what he's giving. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to duplicate it and I'm going to multiply it and I'm going to give him 10 times more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's where growth comes in because that's
Yeah.
where the building and everything comes in. And I feel like nowadays people are just in it for what they can get out of it
Yeah.
instead of
It's-
building on something.
It's a give
Yeah.
and it's a give and take. Nobody wants to compromise and nobody wants to grow.
Yeah,
That's the
definitely.
problem.
Everybody just wants to take, but nobody's willing to give. Like, even with, like, the whole 50-50 conversation, like, in my opinion, like, when it comes down to that,
I love
don't
that
think,
topic.
Yeah, I don't think it should be the way I grew up watching my grandparents and my uncles and aunts and everybody. And my mom is not married, but I have multiple figures in my life where I can use as an example to where this is how I want my family to be. So I feel like the whole 50-50 thing, no. I feel like the men should be doing what they have to do for us, and we take what we can and we get that and we multiply it and we make it grand. Like, that's how it's supposed to be. That's definitely how it's supposed to be.
I
You shouldn't be sitting there depending on a woman to make this
Talk
and that
to
happen
'em.
for a
Yes.
household. You get what I'm saying? That's a man's job.
50-50 is 50-50 all the way around.
Yeah, I think it should be
That's
50-50 regardless.
50-50 is 50-50.
Yes.
Dishes,
Like,
kids.
No, not even like
food,
that. No, not
bills.
You mean-
not
wait,
even like
50-50
that.
is 50-50.
Wait, real quick.
If we're doing 50-50.
Wait,
No,
real quick. Because a lot of women hear 50-50 as, I'll take care of the house, you take care of the finances. Are you saying 50-50 like split finances?
No, I'm saying
Okay, that's
50-50
all
in a relationship. Y'all should be given
Oh,
equal amount of
yes.
effort.
Okay.
Yeah.
In
Effort,
different
yeah.
in different aspects.
We have different jobs. We have different
Exactly.
roles. You have a whole separate role, so I can't compare my role to your role.
Exactly.
I know that, right? I can't say why you're not cleaning the house as much as me because I'm the person, that cleans the house. You're the person that provides. But if you're not providing, guess what? Clean that motherfucking house.
both need to be
Wash
doing
them dishes
something.
while them dishes not done. Bust them down with me. The bills, everything should be 50-50 if we doing 50-50.
50-50
That's-
of effort.
Like,
of
all right, so
I'm talking about finances.
yeah. I got it. Well, I was in a
And
relationship.
chores and shit like that.
Yeah.
I was in a relationship where we were living together for a little while, and it was like automatic in my brain. Like I was paying my half, she was paying her half. So like I just did dishes and took the trash
Right,
out
cool.
and
Yeah.
helped her.
'Cause you
cook it.
understood
But
that-
but what I'm saying is it was like automatic. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't a conversation because
That's
I
good.
knew that I
If
was
I'm not
only
doing this,
yeah. But what I'm saying is you'll be with guys and they don't. It's not automatic for them.
Yeah. No.
Like
They don't be automatic sometimes because
Like,
they
you
think
have to
naturally-
tell-
they're already thinking. Men don't even realize y'all think what your wife needs to be, but you're not even a husband. So they thinking, okay, my wife needs to clean, cook, take care of the house, do all these type of things. But already, one, she's not your wife. You don't even do husband things. Do you provide? Do you take care of the bills so she can take care of the house? If we're both working full-time jobs and we're both and I have to pay bills and you
What's
have to pay
the-
bills, then we're both going to do the dishes. We're both going to take care of the kids. We're both going to do everything because
feel-
I'm working
What's the
just as hard.
percentage?
I feel like it's people just not being considerate with each other.
Yeah,
You think I'm
Yeah.
gonna,
of course.
You think I'm gonna be in a relationship and I'm paying half of the bills, she's paying half of the bills, and I'm not doing half of the work as well too?
Absolutely.
Wait, what?
What's the
I'm
percent?
lost.
What's
Say it
the
again?
Like, how you expect me to be 50-50, right? And I'm thinking about a considerate mindset. Like, you're gonna be doing all of the dishes, all of the cleaning.
Right.
Like, no, I'm gonna be picking up on that as well.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Until I'm taking over more of the man responsibility. Like, if I'm paying everything in this fucking
bills?
house,
Yeah.
then you're
Squeaky
doing
clean.
everything.
The meals is
Yeah.
on the table.
Yeah.
Your drawers is
and you
actually
better
out
not
for you to
ask
take a shower.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Everything king like.
Exactly.
King shit
Now,
though.
what-
You
what-
gotta do king
my
shit.
question-
There's a lot
is-
of like non-traditional men that want traditional women.
What's the
Yes.
yeah?
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, I
that-
love
that's my
that.
question. That's
That
my
was-
question.
she summed it up
That's
very
my
well.
question. That's my question. What's the percentage of men out there that ask for traditional treatment but only paying half of the bills?
99.
Damn.
99 is crazy.
0.9.
So that none of
99 is
them have
crazy.
that click.
No, I
99
feel
is
like
crazy.
Like where they like
no. Let me say I feel like the older they get, they start realizing like, No, they've been realizing.
No,
They've been
but,
seeing it.
but
They just
I think this as well too. Like with the 50-50 relationship,
is whatever
thing.
they can manipulate, whatever they could kind of get.
I feel like it should be 50-50 in today's market to build to the point
Facts.
where you can be 100-0, 120 or whatever.
whatever you 80-20,
Whatever it
70,
can to
whatever.
get
Yeah.
to that point. But it's not forever. People
Yeah.
think that we're gonna
It's
do
a
this.
plan.
Me too. I
Like,
but
yeah.
it's a
like
But
back
but
in
you
the
ha-
days, our grandparents and whatnot, they never went through this shit.
No.
Yeah.
The man took care of everything, and our grandmother was walking around the house in her nightgown.
But it's harder
taking
now.
care of
It's
shit.
not as
Yeah, it's-
easy for men to get. It's not as easy for anybody to make money.
Yeah,
Let
yeah.
alone men. It's actually
Yes.
harder for men. I feel like to make money now. I feel like it's way easier for women
Mm-hmm.
versus men. Yeah, they get a lot of like labor jobs, but we get a lot of jobs that doesn't involve moving. So we make a lot of. It's kind of easier for us.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to give them a little bit of grace when it comes to providing for us. Because just the cost of living is so high. So for them to really one check take care of a whole house is
hard.
kind of
It's-
hard.
it's very hard.
But that's why we make everything else easier.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you don't worry about food. You don't worry about clothes. You don't worry about literally nothing. You
Word,
don't even have
exactly.
to think. You
Yeah.
just go to work and you come home and your life is good.
I can't wait to. Oh my god. God.
But
I feel like God made it
has a job too.
perfect.
We have to do what it is that, if a man is providing, we have to do all the other things. And I'm not even used to it, right? I have to get used to it. Like, okay, if he's providing all the, let me cook. Cause at the end of the day, I'm thinking, I'm making sure I eat. I'm making sure my daughter eat. I make sure you eat too if I get a chance to. But now it's like, damn, if he's paying the bills, I actually got to make sure he eat first before the kids. And I feel like, doesn't Bible say like, the man is being fed first. Your husband is first before your kids. Right? Am I wrong? I'm wrong. I'm right?
You're right. I mean, he can't go there and fight battles on an empty stomach.
Yeah, so exactly. He can't make decisions. He can't hold the family down unless he's fed.
The problem is men are not men for today. That's the problem. They want to be partners. It's not a partnership.
Right? And they want to be bad bitches.
Yeah.
Men want to be the women. They want to be treated like the women. They want to be talked to like the women. They want to be handled like the women. Like, no, you're not.
Exactly.
You're not.
Yes. Oh, no, then we treat you like the women that you mad.
And then nowadays you see a lot of women taking on the men's roles because it's like, what the fuck are you good for? Like,
I can't
don't
believe
want to say that.
I can't believe we got to a place in society where people just denied their own nature. Like,
true.
That's why I understand. I mean, I don't understand a girl doing it, but you do it sometimes. Like, if I'm looking on IG, the first thing I'm thinking of when I see a girl is But I can't believe we got so far to where
because you act on it. It's not about what you think, it's about what you act on. We think things too. We see men and say, damn, he looks so good. I'll do whatever to that. Don't know this nigga from a can of paint. We do that too. That's in our mind. It's cool for it to be in your mind, but when you act on it, it's not fair.
It's a whole different thing.
So since you're acting on with those intentions on, okay, with my dick, I kind of want to fuck her. It's not fair. I feel like even though you feel that way, you should still come to her like, you know what? Let me get to know this girl first let me give her, because she is attractive though. Of course I want to fuck.
Okay, let me take it away from the vulgar, how I speak. Of course, men are visual. We look at a woman and see that she's attractive. That's damn near 85% of why we're gonna open our mouth and talk to her.
Right.
But I can't believe we got this far to where women started demonizing men for being men. Men do it to women too.
I think it's social media still. It's still social media. They
see
too many women, and it's so easy for us to get attention. We are addicted to it.
Yeah,
all of us. Me too. We're all addicted to attention. No matter if it's good attention, bad attention for your business, for whatever, we're addicted to attention. Attention brings us money. It brings us supporters, viewers, whatever.
Yes.
So we have a part in it too, where we attract these men, or we do things to attract attention.
Yes. Oof. But what I was basically saying
that's a good.
I'm gonna tell you how I personally feel. I feel like I came up on this show. I didn't come up with this show, but I came up here and I feel like I spoke common sense. But I mean, my delivery might be.
I didn't say what you were saying was wrong. I just said I was fucked up.
But I'm just basically just making the statement like, I can't believe we got this far to where like people
believe we let it go that far where we normalize that.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
You want to know why we normalized it though? It's because when attention...
Because the men was holding it down. We didn't have a say-so then.
Yeah.
Now y'all ain't holding it down. We got to say-so.
Yeah.
That's part of it. That's part of it.
And now they're saying
Big
that
Mama's
women
home,
wanna be the
nigga.
men the whole time. You're just not fulfilling your role. Like,
That's part of it. And also that with the social media and everything going on, that attention became a currency. So once you add money into the aspect of certain things, people just fucking
took it to the next level.
Yeah.
Word. And everybody's trying to top the next relationship too.
I'm going hard for this
Everybody's
shit.
trying to top the next relationship. Like, oh, your man, he takes you out to dinner where my man buys me
Oh,
Chanel.
what else I don't get to? You said
I don't go out to dinner, but he buys me Chanel's.
You said it on the last episode too. People be in competition with the opposite gender. I never
in a
understood
relationship,
that.
I had that a few times. Like, why are you in competition with me? I'm your partner. It's us. If you're not doing well, that fucks me up too.
Exactly.
So how you hating on me? If I'm winning, we winning. Like,
Bro, y'all
you're
be in
me.
opposite room
The
like
same
this
thing
nigga
with
doing this.
parents
Like
and
this
kids.
nigga.
The same thing with parents and kids. We have a lot of parents that be hating on their kids. How
That's
can you hate
facts
on your
too.
kid?
That's facts
you.
too.
You made it.
Yeah, you should be happy.
You made it.
Yeah. I told him everything I
told
do. Yeah, I told him. I taught her to do this.
I made you. You can literally say I made you.
Especially even with like black moms.
A lot of
before this even get out, because I'm a black woman that was raised in a black house by a black woman.
Real quick, I'm letting her say it, guys. So who anybody just need to be said. But I'm letting her say it.
Black moms, especially if you're like, for example, let's say at 21 you have a whole lot of stuff going for yourself and things are great, right? Comparing it to what your mom was doing when she was 21, if you are more successful than your black mother at that age, your black mother will envy you. She will not like you. She will not support you. She won't. Black women are with their daughters especially, they are the biggest critics and the biggest haters. And this is not all, but I'm a black woman. I grew up in a black house with another black woman. You get what I'm saying? And we all face that, especially the daughters. Don't even let me get started with the sons too. Black women and their sons, black women treat their sons as if that's the man that they're dating.
Yes, and that's the king.
Yes, and
they
that
treat
causes
that better than a
problems.
husband.
I remember I was watching this video on TikTok of this little girl. She was crying. Her mom was on her way home from work, and her son, 28 years old, sitting at the game, playing a video game all day. The little girl had just finished her homework, and dinner wasn't cooked. Dinner wasn't done at all. And the mom came in, and she's recording her mother about to kick her out the house because the dinner was not done. But it's like, your grown ass son is sitting right the fuck there, and he has not done shit all day. Yeah. And you mean to tell me she has to cook, she has to do all of this stuff? Black women, even with the younger ones, how they dress them up and have them carrying on out here with the chains and the dreads and all of that stuff. Why does your young ass son look like the man that just left you?
You know what I think
That's
crazy.
I
think they make an excuse for the fact that black men have such a hard time growing up in this world, and men do have a really hard time growing up, just being a man out here, period, and being a black man. They do have it really hard. So I think the women kind of shelter them, and kind of since they have to be the strong ones, I feel like women kind of take on like, let me be the strong one for you, because you don't have nobody to be strong for you, and it is hard for you, and they kind of enable them.
I get that.
After
yes,
a while.
definitely, especially the moms with the street dudes and the street sons out here. They son get killed. Oh my God, my son, you knew what the fuck he was doing. So why are you get what I'm saying? A lot of black moms enable that. They definitely do. And then I get that prospect. I get that point too as well. But it's like, what about your daughters? Like, this is who's going to have your grandkids. This is this is a reflection of you.
Treat all your kids equally.
Equally. Like, there's no reason why. I follow groups on Facebook of black toxic moms with their daughters. Like, there's no reason why. Yes, I do. And I read all of these girls' stories about how the mom is jealous and the mom is doing this and the mom is doing that. But yet her son is a piece of shit that just sit around all day, and she...
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
We support the wrong things in the black community, and I'm going to say this to the black community. Parents, and goes to the black parents out there, stop being jealous of your fucking kids. You created them.
It's weird.
So instead of telling them not to do something and hating behind the scenes and all that, be there to support them at the game. Clap for them.
And don't be mad because you laid down and made them. You brought them here. Do not be mad that they're here and they're doing better. They should be doing better, right? You want them... Don't you want your kids to be doing better than you?
These are things that you instilled in them. So of course they out here doing way better.
And
don't you always want your kids to be doing better than you?
Another thing, don't make it hard for your kids because you had it hard. You know, you have those parents that's like, I didn't have it that easy growing up, and I had to walk 8 miles to go to school. Do not make me
That's not my problem.
Walk 8 miles because you walked 8 miles to go to school, Mom. I feel like you should be, not even Mom, Dad too. I feel like we should be giving our kids a head start.
Talk to them.
So
You walked 8 miles.
Yeah, if you're able to.
You should be like, I walked 8 miles so that you can sit in the passenger seat of a car.
Exactly.
There's
That's
no
how it
reason
should be.
why
Exactly.
just because you struggled, you want your kids to
struggle
struggle too.
too.
They
That's
do.
so
They be
stupid.
jealous about
Especially
it, though.
when you're in the position to not have them struggle at all. That's one of the main problems with black people, black families in general, just anything black.
Yes.
Like, there's no way, if you're already at the top of the totem, there's no way why you're not helping your people get there. If you have the resources, if you have the things that you need that's already getting you to where you are now, there's no reason why you're not helping the people underneath you. No reason.
So the main goal is supposed to we're not supposed to struggle, but not forget the struggle.
Live for the next generation. I feel like while I'm here, me personally, and I don't know. I don't think not that I don't think, but I might not make it. I might not be the most successful or the richest, or I might not break the curse completely, but I know that I will be giving my kid a head start. I know she don't have to start from scratch how I started from scratch. And I feel like if we all keep that mindset of not letting them have to start from scratch, they're going to be
foundation.
okay. A foundation.
Every generation is literally just going and starting from scratch. Why?
These
Nobody's thinking generational wealth.
Think about it. Sally from Pompton Lakes could stay at home with her
Talk
kids
to 'em.
until she get a job, until she get better. Her parents is not asking for half the rent. She's not. Her parents are not pressuring her to hurry up and go get a job because you got kids.
Talk to
their families
'em.
are supporting them. Meanwhile, you got Keisha from Patterson threatening to kick her son out because he don't have a job and he just lost the first one like a week ago.
Or he's
Talk
still,
to
he's
him.
still in high school.
Talk
or
to
he just
him.
graduated.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy to me.
You brought up
I think
face-
I think specifically that black community, black parents, once they turn 18, just like they're become a partnership within the household
know
instead
why?
of
I
being
Never hear
kids.
that in a
Talk
white
to 'em.
household.
Because it was
Never.
always a chore, right? When people get pregnant or they have kids, it's like a chore for them. It's not really a priority. They're supposed to know that we're living for our kids. We're living to get our kids ahead. They don't never accept that. They still think that their kids is someone that or something that slowed them down or ruined their future. And sometimes
When they created them.
when they
Nobody
created
act-
them.
they
It's
didn't
like
ask
black
to be
parents
here.
have like a countdown up until you 18.
Yes, that's
Yes.
what I was
They
trying to
try
get
like,
to.
enforce it.
Yes.
With the 18
There's
thing.
no way,
it's
but
a
in no
countdown.
Caucasian homes do you hear them saying, "Oh, you have until you 18." That's why they're so far ahead because they
Yes.
support.
Yes.
Whole time we're still behind because we expecting half a mortgage, we expecting
Yes.
a master's degree and all of this stuff.
Yes. Trying to
get
our sons and
something
our
out of it
daughters, trying to
already.
get
And it's
something
not
out
just
of
the
it,
white
like,
communities either. Look at the Hispanic ones. They stay together.
They stay
I
down.
say
They're
like the
like-
Asians, I like just how they live and
20
how they
people in a
Yes.
3-bedroom
Like, let's go buy this house together so we can have something to give to somebody.
together. They
Not
on
go give it to
compounds.
But
somebody else.
to give to somebody. But black people usually are mad when that somebody isn't them.
Exactly.
Now they
don't
But
wanna
why?
do it.
But why isn't it you? Because you haven't set the foundation or the thought process
At all.
for you to it be you
Right.
instead of somebody else.
That's true.
At all.
You brought up Facebook. What was that? Facebook mess.
the toxic.
Oh yeah, I
parent-
follow a couple groups. That's
Dope.
like black moms with their toxic daughters, and like daughters, they come and they share stories of like what the moms are doing to them, or like situations that happen in the household. Yeah, I definitely do. I read.
But
into
you know
all
what
that.
it is too, though. Like, why are not us specifically sitting on this couch right now, but just say the black community? Why are we so envious of each other?
I think we all
Trauma.
want to win, and it's harder to win when it's somebody else next to you that's trying to win in the same.
Aspect.
Yeah, I guess so.
But
Black
you know
people
this.
feel like there's a lot of stuff owed to them for some reason.
Talk
Fake
to
the
'em.
mindset.
Like that's just weird.
entitled
Like
for-
entitled.
Yeah.
And then when we start talking about that, they start talking about, oh, but they owe us slavery. Nah.
Why are you still
It's
in the
always
past?
so why not me?
Yeah,
Type
exactly.
of
Yeah,
thing. It's
why
always
you
a
still in the
you
past?
why not me?
That's when the handouts come, when people expect handouts and this and that. But it's like, what have you done to put yourself in a better position? Why are you expecting something from someone that's already that put the work in, that's already at that level that you're trying to
And
be?
respectfully, the handouts is the reason why we're in this situation now.
So you
Talk
just
to
want
him.
it given to you. You're not trying to work for it
Nothing.
Yeah.
They don't want to work for shit
at all.
and expect everything to be handed for them. Well, that's why you're still in the trenches and you're not gonna move from it.
And then they try to say it's a race thing. Oh, you don't like black people? No, black people don't like black people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Like,
hate
y'all
each
don't
other.
Like yourself, you hate yourselves. You kill yourselves.
Yep.
You do everything to
We
down
kill each
Jealous.
other.
It's
each
just
other.
the
At a high
main
rate.
word is jealous.
Yes.
You go to
Envious.
events
That's the
and
main
you act
envious.
a fool. You go to
That's the
public
main
places
word.
and you act stupid. Then wonder why people say
We're always trying to
have
prove a point.
comment or something.
Everybody
Yeah,
says
We're
like
always trying to prove a
I
point.
want to win. Why can't we win
Talk
together?
to him.
Right.
Talk to him.
like why you
I
in
just
Miami
wanna-
with the Hellcat rental and you at home in Patterson?
Talk to
locked
him.
No
up
car.
for real. No car, no nothing. Like
No
Yeah.
license.
What point are you trying to prove? They see
Yeah.
us. They see us already. We not hard to spot.
They
Like,
want
they
to
see us already.
Right.
they want to rent their way to look like they got it instead of owning their way to it.
A lot of people
actually having it.
a lot of people are okay with the way you see me versus me actually living that lifestyle. If you see me and you feel like, oh, I have money, if I look like I have money on social media, I look good, then I'm good. Like I feel like that's how a lot of
Keeping up with the
people
Joneses.
feel. I'm not even
Yeah.
probably just say black people. Just
And that's why we so
a lot
far
of people
behind
feel.
because we want to keep up with what we see whole time you don't know what this person had to do to get that house,
Yeah.
or
Right.
get that
Or
watch,
what they
or get
did.
that the real watch, or the house or the car. Like, you
Talk
don't
to 'em.
know what they
Right.
did.
Or
A
even
lot
if
of
they
people
own
just
it.
want the quick way.
Talk to
Because
'em.
remember that picture that they had in 2021, and remember they ain't post one. This is 2024. Means that they probably don't have it anymore. You know what I'm saying?
That was that COVID. I mean, not the COVID with the
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 stimulus checks.
You be reading a lot of stories on Facebook. I be reading like Reddit stories.
Yeah, I stay away from Reddit because it's like it's too mixy. Like, they don't stay on topic. I like when it's consecutive with the type of topics that I'm looking into. So I definitely do go and look and like join into groups and whatnot. And I just try to see things from other people's perspective and try
Me
to listen
too,
to other
yeah.
people's stories. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
me
And that's the
too.
problem we have in community. Well, we don't see things from other people's perspective.
But the
Yeah,
fact
that's
that
a-
she's
yeah.
going, this is a key thing. The fact
is
that
fact.
she's looking at it, even though she's not going through it. Because me, I only follow,
Talk
and
to
I will
'em.
admit, I only really follow groups, or I only watch videos or movies based on what I'm trying to learn in that moment, or what I
Yeah.
want to learn.
Most
I
people
don't-
are like that.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, tag, I never thought. I'm always on Facebook, and I'm always in groups, and I'm always in makeup groups and
But
entrepreneur groups, and
You know what it is
and
too,
I never
though?
thought,
for?
you know, to
Yeah.
just
You know what it is too, though, is
read
that a
other
lot of
people's
people
stories.
are too much in self that they don't see that other people's perspective, and the fact those other people's experience can actually help your own if you just listen.
Yeah,
I could
and-
admit that, but that comes from me not feeling like I got my own problems. You know, sometimes
Yeah.
I don't want to read
But
other
that's
people's
a-
problems. I
but
don't
I'm
want
gonna
to
tell
hear
you-
it.
but-
because
but
I
listen,
naturally want to help
listen,
you, and if
yeah.
I can't help you, I kind of
But
don't want to
that's
know.
the thing too. You might not have the answer to your own problem within your own life, but if you see it from somebody else's perspective, it can actually
Be a
help your own
lesson.
problem.
True.
Yeah, you're right.
But it doesn't have to always be a problem. Like, think about it like this.
Good stories
Right.
too.
Yeah, think about it like this. Why are movies universal? Why is music universal? Because someone shared their experience. So that's what I think people are. There are points of view.
Right.
So, like, reading somebody else's story or asking them questions, like, there's nothing else on the planet more interesting.
That's
than
kind
that.
of what I say about this podcast when people ask. I'm like, it's kind of like just your point of view and your story.
Yeah.
You know.
People just forgot we
They
live
think
on our
it's kind
planet.
of like us against y'all. They
Social-
always kind of think like
yeah,
it's men
yeah.
against women. I'm like, no.
Social
no,
media
our
makes us
perspectives-
forget. Social media makes us forget that it's other people on the planet.
Right.
It's
Yes.
other.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
All right, let's not get back off topic. Rule number 9 I have, and this is a good one because this applies to me and to a lot of women who has kids. Men, dating a woman with kids, understand you are not her main priority. Okay?
Shouldn't
her
be.
kid comes first. So when she wakes up in the morning, she's probably not texting you first. She's probably not calling you. She's probably not responding to reporting everything she's doing to you because she has a whole nother human being that she has to be responsible for and she has to tend to, and that has her main that is her main priority.
When she's not texting you good morning, maybe she's actually getting up her child
Talk to
Literally.
for her to get to school and telling
literally.
her good morning. You understand that. You
Exactly.
can't be so selfish.
Talk to
Yes.
them.
Or, oh, we didn't go out all week. I was a mom all goddamn week. Like, you know, because when we have kids, who's going to take care of the kids?
And they get tired of
And
being
then when I'm
moms.
not with my kids, now you saying I don't be with my kids.
They
Because
get
I'm with you all
tired
day.
of being moms.
We do get tired
So
of being
come
moms.
in and be the daddy.
We do get tired, but that's our, you know. Go ahead. Y'all going number 9? What number are you on?
I don't know. I was just going.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
okay. I shouldn't have been number
I'm trying to think. Do I haven't? I mean, y'all.
I have only one more.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
get right.
All right. Rule number 10, and this is the last rule. Be nice.
Be kind.
Be kind. Don't settle. And the only way you can remain being nice is if you didn't settle, if you really like that person. Because if you don't really like her, it's going to eventually come out that you're going to eventually get annoyed. You're not going to be nice. And yeah, just be nice.
Yeah, I actually agree with every single rule.
Every
That's why I made her the co-host. See, look, and I didn't even know her before this shit. So I agree with every single rule. But that last rule, let me just put it in guys' language real quick, because when they hear "be nice," the red flags and the
bitch.
But yeah. But what she means by "be nice" and "be kind" is
Be respectful.
yeah.
That's it.
But guys automatically be thinking, if I open the door for her, she's gonna bust it open. No, be nice because you're a nice guy, not because you want something in return.
Then I'm gonna bust it open. See? Saying that.
Okay.
But it's kind of true.
You can't leave with it.
You know what I'm
That's it.
saying?
Yep.
Then I might bust it open.
I think I'm out of rules. That was pretty
That was
good.
cool.
Yeah, that was great.
Okay.
That was good.
I don't know if there's anything else that y'all want to talk about. We kind of were gonna go into what y'all just ranted about. That was amazing. Two beautiful women saying this shit. I've been waiting for this shit to happen.
About families or what?
Listen,
Yeah, about all of that.
Everything.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this
The
conversation for
families,
like
we needed to talk about that
15
a
years.
lot.
Yes.
Families.
Because I got
parenting.
flack for talking about black women, but you have a black woman telling y'all.
But you're a black man.
Talk to
though,
him.
So
Yeah,
it's
you're
like,
a black man.
how? You're a black man.
You can't tell us if you're not that. Just how we can't really
That's why-
tell you guys how to be a man.
I don't
But they
wanna-
say it
What he
anyway.
I don't
said
wanna
was-
s-
What he said was he made a clear observation, like, and it was accurate too, and they didn't like that.
I don't want to
That's another thing,
sound
too.
But that's
Black
the-
people
like
don't
a.
like the truth.
But that's the thing. If it's the truth, it's a clear observation. Why fight
I
against
think
it?
with men is the delivery.
Fuck
don't-
the delivery.
Yeah, I don't want to
Because
sound.
we
the
already,
truth.
we're embarrassed. You know, you shouldn't be telling me how to be a woman. I shouldn't be telling you how to be a man. So,
But if it's the
that's
truth-
how we kind of
Exactly.
become embarrassed when you tell us about ourselves.
if
So
what
Yeah,
you're-
but
but
that's why we were talking about how did we let the culture get this
It's
far?
because
Like
we don't check each other. That's
Yeah.
why.
And everybody's sensitive as hell now.
once
Like,
once
fuck.
the
Yeah.
culture got egregious, the message has to be just as egregious to match it.
Everybody is just in their fucking feelings.
We had to
Listen
get up
the
here and
truth.
be like, "Yo, like, what the fuck is going on?"
You didn't
Yeah.
say anything wrong though, because I know a lot of girls that have kids and the parents or the dad is not around, and they just seem like, okay, let me just go put my son in this shirt and these jeans or dress him up this way, and it's like, yeah, my son don't want for nothing. He do. He needs some emotional support. He needs
And
some real.
just
love.
because
I
I,
got a
talk,
question.
just because I talk about y'all doesn't mean that I hate y'all, and that's the one thing I've been seeing in the comments.
It's just
Yeah, don't
true.
ever let
I
yeah.
say it so that
don't
you guys
ever
can
let
get
that.
better,
Make
'cause
sure
I
you let them
love
know
black
that.
women.
Yeah, of
I
course,
love
of
black
course,
women.
of course. Don't ever.
Nah,
can
from
only-
the outside looking in is giving like you'll probably date a white girl.
Never.
Black women
I can't
don't
see
like
myself
their flaws
without a
pointed
black
out
woman.
for some reason.
You said
Black
what?
women, when you point out a flaw in a black woman, they automatically think you hate them.
I don't think that we don't like
Mm.
it's not that we don't like our flaws picked out. We don't like you to point out problems that you're not solving. So if you're gonna tell me a problem about myself, if you don't have a way of a solution, then what are you telling me for? Because I probably already know that problem. I already know these things.
Then fix
But my
it.
thing is,
if
you
you're
can
not
be
fixing it, don't
emotionally-
mention it.
If you can be
I can't fix it
emotionally
for you.
supportive to a man, why doesn't your daughter get that same type of energy? If you can sit and go chasing
Right.
after a man that clearly is portraying that he don't want to be with you, he done cheated on you like 50,000 times. There's no reason why you can't have that same effort for your children or your family. Like that
Talk
makes
to
me
'em.
so sick. Like how do little Mike might get 20, 50,000 chances, but your
Yeah.
daughter do one little thing and she's out the door.
Talk
Your son
to
getting
'em.
kicked out the house, but you still got this man laid up with you
I
that
think-
then cheated on you and had a baby on you like 50,000 times. That makes no sense.
I think they're chasing
Oof. Actually,
probably a fairy tale or security. They might,
to
because
say.
some women think I'm doing this for my family. I'm getting this guy. I'm trying to lock this guy in for my family. Whole time,
Your kids
secure
hate
your
you.
secure
'Cause you
your,
know
your
what it
kids
is?
yourself.
Talk to
you
him.
know what it is?
You won't have to chase the man. You'll secure the kids yourself. You won't have to chase that man to lack. With
You
your
know what it
kids.
is? I feel like I gotta stop saying I feel like it sounds like a
Yeah,
fucking
me too.
woman.
I hate that.
I think
You could feel.
no, I'm not feeling shit.
I
don't
say
got
I feel
emotions.
because sometimes it's not facts. That's why I say I feel.
No, it's a
People
fact.
take the
It's a
semantics.
fact.
Look,
It's a fact.
the
I'ma
comments
say it.
and the semantics.
Let me
Don't
say
let
it.
none of that get to
Let
y'all.
me say it. Let me say it.
Fuck the all police.
I think that black single mothers treat their daughters as soon as they turn 18 like friends and treat their sons like actual sons. That's the problem.
I think you know that.
true.
I
That
think
has
you know
came out
that.
of my mouth before. Actually, that came out of my mouth before when I was saying expressing my feelings about something, and I was like, you treat me like one of the girls off the street that I be fighting. That definitely came out of my mouth.
I mean,
So
I've
that's
had that.
true.
I'm not gonna lie. I had that experience with my mom too. But I think it's just a woman's thing. Like it's just a natural. And I really, really hate to use that word when I speak with anybody really. But jealous or envious is natural in a woman. Like if me and her, we'd probably be really cool. But if we live together, it's just naturally we're gonna be envious or we're gonna be or
But
I
it's
don't-
crazy.
I
And
love
not-
that you're
And I'm
self-aware.
probably not gonna be that way.
But the crazy part is, which I don't
that's
understand.
just what's likely
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
gonna happen. We both already know that because that's why we keep in mind we're not competing. You win,
Yes.
you know. Like
But
I gotta keep
Yes.
telling myself that too.
God
Because
damn, this is like what's today's date?
But the thing is like I don't understand is that y'all so jealous and envious. But if I win, we win.
no, listen, it's
don't look at it
natural.
like
It's
that.
literally uncontrollable. Because if I'm telling you I agree and I've done that or I've naturally felt like that,
Yeah.
and I'm never jealous of, is nobody in this world that I want to be like, or I want their life, or I want nobody.
It's
Nobody.
It's
I like my problems
that
and everything.
right
I like
there.
everything.
That's complete self-awareness of her being a woman. Because those things you can't
We really can't control. I could just see her now, and I love her shape and her. I could be like, damn, like, you know.
see now what you
I wish
talking
I-
about.
No,
See
you-
how
no, 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 no,
see
no,
how
no,
I'm
no,
allowing you
no, no.
to be that. See how I'm allowing you to be that. Allow me to be a man.
But this
allow
is-
me
this-
to.
No, I'm
But
just
yeah.
kind of let you
But this is
know.
the thing too. But you're self-aware. You
Yeah.
cannot change how you are as a person,
Right.
and things that you naturally do. But you, as a thoughtful human being, could understand your faults, look at it, and pull back.
And control
Exactly.
it. Control it.
Exactly.
That's why I stay off social media. Really, I get on social media, I post, I talk for a little bit, and I get off.
Nobody
Because
know
you-
why?
brain of their own on
Because
social
social
media
media
anymore.
reminds me of how much shit that I have to do.
Talk to
So I
him.
get off social media because people remind me, girls, men remind me of the fact that I wasn't dating and that I don't have a fucking man, and then the girls remind me that I need my fucking nails done and that, like, you know, she got her hair done and she's doing this and she's posting her content. I get off social media because I know I will get overwhelmed, and I'm not gonna say jealous
So,
because I don't get jealous, but I get, you know.
I'm gonna say this to end off the show, especially what she specifically just said.
Go ahead.
Stop dating on social media and start dating in real life.
Yeah.
Stop letting social media dictate your dating life.
Yeah.
You can't date a person on social media because at the end of the day, y'all gotta come to the house with each other. So
Don't base anything off social media, because you have those friends too that's just outside of dating that's thinking, oh, you didn't post me, or you don't like my stuff, or you don't, you know, we're not
my
friends.
God, I
and
hate
Thank
that.
you.
oh my God,
Thank
because I
you.
didn't post you for your
Thank
birthday, bitch. I
you.
told you happy birthday in
Thank
person. I
you.
called your phone.
Thank
You wanted me to
you.
post. I can't even find a picture of us.
I hate that.
Thank
There's no
you.
reason. If I call and text your phone on your birthday, there's no reason why you are waiting for an Instagram post.
If
No.
I posted somebody, it's because I actually had an accessible picture. I was able to go grab that picture. I know where to
what?
find that, and that's probably why I posted
or
that picture.
maybe
No cap.
because you're a little bit private about your actual private life.
People look
Right.
to Instagram for so much validation. That shit is so annoying.
They even go into the
like,
paragraphs. Oh, you wrote just a little paragraph for me. You ain't.
Oh my, you
what?
serious?
I don't write books for people.
I don't. I
grown
start writing it for
people,
everybody.
grown
How about
people.
I don't write it for nobody.
grown
That's what I'm
ass
saying.
people.
So nobody can't say nothing now. Stay off social media. Let's end social media for about a year. Right? Everybody, I feel like everybody should start from scratch, right? Businesses, we put out business cards, we put out flyers, we put out posters,
Old school way.
billboards, all that's no social media. Everybody talk with who you talk with, your neighbors, anybody
Talk
just
to 'em.
who is right there.
I'm not gonna lie. I think if we
No
end
social media for a year.
I think a lot of people gonna be using their windows in their house.
Come back to reality.
Yeah, and we're gonna come back though. We're gonna come back to conversations
I
and
don't
just
think they- I don't think they
laughing and tagging kids being kids and people not being creepy because there's no reason to be
I
extra
don't
creepy.
think they don't come back from a third floor window. I'm sorry.
What you talking about?
If you get rid of social media, a lot of people's gonna be exiting their windows.
That's fine. Bye. We don't need those people. Y'all are the people ruining this shit.
Oh.
So we're gonna do 1 year how we did the pandemic. We did a
Shit.
few years.
Okay.
The world kind of stopped. Cut social media off for a
That
year or
needs to
two.
happen.
And people need to leave their
Okay,
leave their
all
We
right.
leave it at conversations and text messages and emails and letters.
All right, I gotta ask this question. I know I don't want the episode to run too long, but
I already did.
social media is not going nowhere. What everybody
was a
personally,
dream.
what do you think is the solution? What
Yourself.
Social media.
Yourself.
Being yourself.
Yourself.
Like,
No,
everybody
no.
looks at the next person and thinks, okay, yeah, like this is how life should be. No, the hell it should not, because you don't know what goes on behind closed
It's
doors.
still
Yourself.
social media because
just social
it's
media,
still social
period.
media because we have the kids that's kind of that don't have, like you said,
Real life.
guidance or inspiration. So they go to Instagram or social media. They go to the internet. They go to YouTube, their game, whatever they go to on the internet, they go to. So if it was none of that and it was only the shit you see in person and people who actually doing shit, not getting likes, the ones that's really in the streets getting customers or, activists in the life that
like real interaction.
Exactly. That's who you're going to see. You're only going to see the real.
So the one thing I say that you said is perception. That's the only way we fix social media is perception. When you look at social media, do we let it alter your mind?
A picture is worth 1,000 words, right? They say.
Yeah, don't let it definitely don't let it do that.
That's the only way we fix social media is when we start telling people to be self-aware of social media and how it has an influence over you and understand that influence and live your life accordingly to your truth, not somebody else's truth.
We'll save a lot of lives if we end social media. I feel like we should go on a strike. We end social media or the internet. No, I'm gonna just say social media.
Okay. I'm
gonna say social media for a year. I feel like we'll save a lot of lives.
I'm gonna answer the question too. My answer might pop up a little bit of ideas in y'all mind because I didn't deliver it correctly, but the way that I combat it, since I know that it has a huge influence on me, I have practical rules, and I definitely want to say this. I got to make a clip out of this too. One, I turn my message notifications off.
That's a big one.
So
Me too.
Big one.
if I'm like this, I'm talking right now, whoever I'm talking to has my full attention.
Yes.
Because the buzz, all of that, it just
Too
take
much
you out the
access.
conversation instantly.
Yes.
Like I'll be in a good ass conversation, and then next thing you know, I'm checking my DM that I know nobody's in. I don't know why. We all do it.
Yeah.
But that's one practical tip. I
that
turn
shit
my
off.
message notifications off. And I want to say that to say I got family members and I got some friends that I know sometimes I don't be reaching it back in like maybe the most best timely manner, but I'm really, really, really trying to practice living in the moment. I promise you. If I'm with you, you're going to get my full attention. So when I see you, like, it's going to be love. Just know I'm not going to be on my phone or nothing like that.
That's why
but
people
when
still
I'm
love
not,
you through that because they know how you are in person.
Yes.
I need to learn
So-
how to put my phone down too. That's definitely me.
Yes.
That's why my
That's-
shit is always on D&D.
Yeah.
And if
That's a good one, too.
And
That's a
if
good
it
one, too.
actually goes through, then I mean I actually care about you.
Yes. That's a good one
But
too.
also remember, just because I'm posting doesn't mean I'm on social media either. Let me
Yeah.
just say
Oh,
that.
yeah, that
I'll
too.
post
Sometimes
and
I
get
post,
right the fuck
sometimes I
off.
have stuff scheduled. Sometimes I'll just, like you said, I'll post and get off. Sometimes I'll just check a DM and get off. And then next thing you know, I guess somebody's seeing I was active or they see me like
Why
something
didn't
that's
you
a,
reply to
if I
me?
am,
And
I'm
I
doing,
fucking
I'm
hate
working. All right, God damn it, I'm working. You
Yes.
know,
Even
I'm
if
not.
I am
If you don't have
active
my
or
number, then you're not in my life.
consistently posting, that don't mean I need to respond to you. Like,
Facts.
I pay
Simple.
my bill.
Right.
That's a
Yes.
fact.
So if I don't respond,
You're not
you
my
wait.
man.
Yes.
If not, you don't get a response.
That's a
Simple.
fact. That's a
That's
fact.
why I go back to text messages.
Yeah, that's the entitlement.
And
Leave me a
think
message. I'll get back to you.
How you
We
posting
can-
and not responding to me? Easy. I just posted and didn't respond to you.
Simple.
I didn't even
Now-
go to my DM actually. I just posted and got off.
Make me for real.
Simple.
The second one I do, I said this one before. I don't know if y'all ever heard it. We made a clip out of this one too, but I'm gonna say it nicer this time.
And then I'll forget.
I don't watch people's stories too much because I just know how I am. Like my cousin is sitting in the background right now. He lives a nice, amazing life. He travels much more than me. And if I want to know about it, we gonna call each other on the
And
phone
talk about
eventually in 4 or 5 days. But tapping the story and seeing him enjoying the fuck out of his life while I'm at work, it just makes, I know how it makes me feel. It makes me feel like, damn, we supposed to be doing that together. We grinding our whole lives to be doing that shit together.
See,
He
me-
wished that I was there. That's
me?
why I don't watch stories.
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care.
I
either.
don't care about no one else's life. And
But
sometimes
mine.
that could come off very selfish.
So what?
But I'm in a bubble, right? I'm in this bubble and I have few people that have access to my bubble, but no one's in the bubble. So even on social media, I don't care.
Yeah, you
I
should.
don't care about anything that you post, good, bad. I really just don't care.
fuck.
I care.
That
in
really is a fact,
I care in person. Like I care about you.
Yeah.
Talk to him.
You know, so when we're in person, I might compliment those things or say, but on a day-to-day basis, I am not checking your stories. Sorry if you check mine every day. But I
keep
don't
watching.
check your story every day.
Keep watching for the
How you watch my
algorithm.
story?
I don't
And
care about
acknowledge, like-
anybody else's life
You know what
except mine.
I just noticed like it's like the balance is off. People care about the social media more than real life.
Yes.
They'll be with somebody in person and just
Be on their phone.
So
still.
what do you
Yeah.
what do you follow people based off? Because I only follow people that I feel like I can do business with. That's another thing. So you probably don't see me watching your
Ooh,
story.
you made me think of
because
another
I don't
rule.
see me ever working with you. We don't probably have that much in common. And I'm probably only following you back because you follow me.
you made me think of another
So
rule.
that's probably another reason why I'm not watching your story. But I only watch people that I'm potentially gonna work with.
That makes sense.
Rule number 3 to curate your social media, unless it's somebody like I admire, maybe an artist, maybe a podcaster that I like, anybody, I'll follow them. But other than that, I'm not following you unless I met your ass in person.
Listen.
I feel like that's
Simple.
common sense.
is.
Simple.
Why the fuck what would I follow a shorty that I never met?
Interested in somebody else's life.
Yeah. Like, I'm kind of sort of be embarrassed about being a fan a little bit. Like, if I met 50 Cent.
You're interested in his life, though. That's
Hell
okay.
yeah.
But to be interested in 3,000 people's lives,
That's
or
because
your
50
story,
Cent has an
That's crazy.
interesting life, though.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I
exactly.
Yeah.
You're
so
interested in his life.
Yeah.
I
so-
got people I'm interested in their life too, but that's people I'm probably gonna work with.
Yeah,
that's facts.
So unless I meet you in person or you actually have an interesting life,
Yeah.
I'm not following you.
And if you don't post, I'm not following you,
Simple.
weirdo.
If you
Not
don't
gonna
have
ha-
a profile picture, like
Yeah,
why
I was
is
about to
that,
say,
like,
no
If you
profile
don't
picture.
post,
Like, what are you doing?
If you got that white background with that person figure and that shit says 0 posts, just know
If-
you're a spam page.
what is
And
the
I'm not
point?
following you.
If you don't post, it's nothing for me to see. So
Yeah.
why should I follow you?
Because you're just gonna watch my life and no.
Exactly,
No,
and
it's
be
not happening.
weird.
Yeah, be weird as fuck. No.
No. If you don't want people to see you on social media, get off social media.
So
You're
we're gonna
being
go
a weirdo.
around and say your last piece to the people.
Me first?
Anybody who wants to.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
you
always
could-
ready.
Nah, I'm not ready at all.
You always say me first, never fucking be ready.
No, because you looked at me. You looked directly at me. After you
No,
said it.
did I look at you? You can't even see my eyes.
I know, and I
I'll go.
fucking hate that shit. I hate it.
It's Alexis Callie.
But I know how your eyes
I'm
look.
signing off. I have one
Pause.
advice that I want to give to men in dating. Now, I probably gave most of the advice that I give.
Yeah,
to
that's
men.
why I didn't have anything.
But
we already.
I do want you guys to just hear us out, right? If you feel like a woman is nagging or she has a bunch of different emotions, just ask her why, because you probably might end up fixing that or just curing that problem. And then she'll be a better person. We're just looking for somebody also that will work with us. And we're not perfect, so let's give each other grace. We listen to each other. We hear each other out. And we both have 2 different roles. So, yeah, that's what I would say to men as far as dating women.
Okay.
Financing.
So the last topic is just for dating. Okay.
I mean.
No, it could be anything.
no,
Just
Yeah,
any
just
advice you
any
wanna give.
advice you want
Whatever
to
you
give to
wanna say.
people. Just look at the camera.
So any advice that I would give when it comes to dating, I'll say women, let's start letting the men be men. And men, it's time to broaden up and be men.
Talk to him.
When you need to be men and not expecting us to make the changes and make the moves and make the rules, because that's not what we're here for. You lead and we follow. That's it.
And men and women, start being intentional and honest with each other so that you guys can actually like each other for who you actually are and stop wearing the caps. Take the fuck off.
Hello.
Can we follow it? Can we do?
No,
let me let you
I
go
don't
first.
got nothing.
I think we should start a new little tradition
What?
just for the viewers. I think at the end of every episode, if it's guys and girls, I think we should all hug.
Yeah, we can hug.
Hug is
On
Like it don't have to be like no.
On the
like-
camera?
Yeah, or like just show that because they don't see
That was the girliest shit I ever heard.
guys.
Where they
Hug.
don't really see us get along. They only see these clips. So I be kind of wanting them to see that y'all fuck with us.
So then
I
watch
mean, y'all
the full
keep coming
video.
back.
Watch the full video.
that too.
And
Watch
you know
the full
what? I mean,
video.
I'd love to come back.
Or
Look,
like,
enjoy
I feel like even the thumbnails is good. Like that, even I feel like we need to make sure that we take that picture of us, like smiling and being natural and how
Watch
we
the
are
full-
off camera.
Yeah, they have to
Video.
watch the. Yeah, they gotta watch the.
Watch
You're
the
still
full
gonna get your
video.
hug. we gotta watch the full episode.
Hug just kind of
Full
came to my mind, but I kind of
I know what you meant though. I know what you meant. I know what you meant. But that's the problem with social media. They don't watch the whole thing.
I feel like this too, bro. And this is a stretch too. I think the new rule should have no hats on the show so that nobody could cap.
So no do-rags, no hats.
No, let the girls wear hats, so you never know. We might be having a bad hair day.
Yeah, this is a wave
sliding back.
Exactly.
All right, how do y'all
But
so
baby capping.
y'all vote? Hats, yes or no?
Yes.
You can't tell me
Yes.
what to wear on camera.
Guys,
Okay,
I
yes.
I was,
All right,
I
yes.
was really only playing.
I got a rule.
I was playing.
I got a rule.
Yeah.
No
I got a
shades.
rule.
I know you're gonna say.
Yup.
Nope.
Word.
Shades,
happening.
are we voting? Are we voting?
Yeah, why you have shades on? The camera's on. We talking to the people. Them.
It's for the
Thank
light.
you. See?
I don't think you should wear.
And that's
shades.
gonna
You
be
can
most
You
people's-
can get some clear blue light
Listen,
glasses.
He
That's
likes
gonna be
that
most
attention that it
people's
gets him.
natural
Me
reaction.
not give a ras or what y'all think, alright?
You
Me not
like-
I mean,
care.
he
You
but
like the attention that it gives you.
I give him the plausible excuse that he has done many episodes without them.
Okay.
If he would have
Yeah.
never did it without them,
Yeah,
that
that's
would have
true.
been weird. But
for the lights.
he already people already saw his face.
for the lights.
Okay.
So that
He likes
I got a
that attention.
superpower. I got a superpower. You can't see my emotions.
I know. That's what I hate that.
Me too. But I do that.
What?
But I do that so
Now you can see my eyes. You got a problem?
No, I don't have a problem, but
they probably think you be high.
Nah, I'm always sober.
I just feel like if we come into a show to talk to each other, it's cheating in any way
To not
to
look in my
hide your
eyes.
to hide your facial expression.
All right, I'll take off my shades when somebody can actually beat me in a fight.
No,
so.
you don't have to do nothing.
So we getting the gloves.
Yeah.
You already showed your face. I'm just
we got
saying.
gloves.
But when I see people on the internet who never ever showed their face, I think it's weird.
Can I ask? I want to ask the supporters and the fans. Do you guys think? Because I think it's a very, very good idea that we do one big planned live episode where we have people actually chiming in and people that can't
Yes.
get to us that
Yeah.
might be in other states, other areas
I like
that
it.
might have something to say, and we could get a lot of perspectives. So we could probably plan it early
So
on.
I would say before we do that, we're definitely gonna be streaming soon so that you guys can actually phone in
That would be cool.
and maybe show your face too, and then
And
give your
when y'all phone in,
please look good.
I'm gonna be look.
Please look good.
I look
I'm
now.
gonna flame you.
None of my friendships have ended yet, but I'm just letting y'all know my personality. If you doing wrong in public, I don't give a fuck if you're my friend. You're doing wrong. It's wrong. Okay? With that being said, what the fuck was I gonna say?
End the show.
I am gonna end the show. Now I finally got something to say. But I gotta
Yeah, you had something
I gotta
else. You
deliver.
always
Yeah,
want
I
to talk
gotta
at the end.
Because I was waiting for the point that
because
why
I
you said
listened.
that.
Yeah, I listened.
yeah.
What did I say again?
What, just now?
Yeah.
The age is
too much.
showing.
You said that. No, I smoked too much. I don't know.
It's the
Okay.
age.
I was saying I'm for the truth.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. When y'all call in, I'm not gonna be nice. If you're going through something and you need to hear the real truth on
You're
how
gonna
to
say
fix it or what I would do, I'm gonna say that shit.
See, I'm gonna be nice because I'm gonna tell
And
you
it's gonna be
based
on the
off the
internet.
mindset that I feel like you. I'm gonna probably judge your mindset and give you the best answer based off your mindset.
And I'm gonna just be blunt. I'm gonna tell
If
you
I'm
what it
here,
is.
I'll
I
Yeah,
don't
he
give a
he
damn.
gonna tell you what it is. He gonna
I don't
tell
give a
you in a
fuck.
harsh way. I'm a
Take it or leave
I'm gonna
it.
tell you. I'm gonna try to finesse it. You know, I got
I'm
a
not
way
a
with words.
finesser. I'm not a capper. I'm just gonna tell you what it is. If you don't want to take it, that's your
And
problem.
I'm gonna tell
like-
you a way to psych your mind to get you to that next step.
Like if y'all call me with that dumb shit, like my girl hasn't fucked me in 2.5 years.
You're a lame.
I'm not. Yeah. He's gonna be direct with it.
You're a lame.
I'm gonna just be like, I'm gonna finesse it. Try like an analogy to make you get like
You're a lame.
maybe she
And
just
I'm gonna
doesn't like you
nicely
anymore.
tell you that you should just move on because,
Because
that girl doesn't want to be
You gotta
with you.
you gotta admit though, when you say it like that directly, I mean, sometimes they still be doing the same shit. They didn't hear it.
Guess
You
what?
gotta
People wanna
like
hear what they
so-
want to hear first. You gotta kind of give them what they want to hear first.
I
to
don't
kinda
care if you
comfort
want to
their
hear
mind.
it. Fuck comforting.
I'm trying to actually get them through it. You're trying to just beat
See,
it into them.
I-
and that don't
I'm
always
gonna
work.
give you my philosophy on life. This is why I was
They've
a
been
rapper.
comforted all their life, so they gotta hear the real truth.
This is why I was a rapper because I felt like
Don't
I
work for everybody.
I gave objective advice
Care.
I don't.
to many of my friends.
He don't care, so don't take advice from him because he don't even fucking care to begin with.
Sometimes you need
Go.
people that don't
My
care
bad.
though for advice. Like
True.
to just give it to you straight. Because if people care about you too much, and you come to them for advice, you get sugar-coated shit back. True.
I'm not
Yeah,
sugarcoating shit.
that's not his personality.
Or you might get somebody that doesn't have any, or that's not being realistic sometimes too, because he probably haven't gone through that, doesn't know how traumatic that might be, and it might sound like a small problem to him, but it's clearly a big problem to you. So it's hard to listen to that person because they already can't even relate.
So don't make it
Yes.
a big problem.
Let me-
Just don't talk to Just. Word of advice.
Let me explain my personality
I like
with
Just.
and
That's real.
Thank you.
yes, that's why I like him too.
Real
And,
asshole.
and he said it before, and
I am.
you said it as a compliment too. It made me feel strong. But you were like, we were talking in there off camera. You were like, you know how to hang out with me because you know how I am, man. You know I'm an asshole. And I was like, yes,
Yeah.
I do know. I know. But let me explain my philosophy, or my philosophy through an analogy since I was a rapper.
And end
it. The reason why I was a rapper, and this is how I feel about the truth. My friends used to come to me a lot for advice, and I would give them objective reality advice, and they would not follow it. And that shit used to make me feel like I was unheard. So I started rapping to deliver the message in a finesse way, on a beat, with metaphors, with analogies. And I just think that the world is extremely black and white without art, without artists. There are universal truths, but everybody has their way of delivering that shit.
If I gotta
You
come up with a song every time just to fucking say a message, I'm not rapping.
I mean, yeah, you don't. I mean,
That's
good to have
because
relatable
going
stuff
back
in
to
your
Just,
music,
you
though.
do not care. That's why you don't go the extra mile.
That is the
You
extra
kind
mile.
of like, I think how you think too. I feel like I only like to help people that want to be helped, and I feel like that's the type of time you're on. You're kind of like, if you don't want to be helped, if you don't want to take the necessary steps, then don't fucking ask me.
If I don't care, I don't say nothing
And
at all.
that's
I'll let
cool,
you-
but you do have those people that want to take those steps, but they've been through so much, or whatever they've been through is so traumatic to them. You have the people that play victim, that think the world is just so hard for them. But then you really do have those people that think small problems are really big. So sometimes you got to just kind of step down, relate with them, just so they can let that wall down and not think of you judging them or being harsh,
I'm not judging.
and not think that is what I'm saying.
I look right through
I
them.
didn't say what you actually are. I said they won't think that. So if you
Stop
tell
thinking.
me, if I say, hey, like I'm tired of being broke and I really want to,
working.
if I say I'm really tired of being broke and I really need a job, just, and I'm tired of being broke and I'm coming
Go
to you for
apply.
your advice. It might come off. It might be more effective if you say, I've been there. I was in that place before.
I am,
You
but
know,
I'm not no more.
I'm done. Wrap it up. Come on. No advice from Just.
look, I mean, what were you saying in there earlier? The only girl that gotta understand you is,
No, we should
The
do a
one-
poll.
the one that I marry.
yeah.
We
one
should
that I
do a
married.
poll on who would they take advice from.
It's gonna be from you more.
No, it might be from you more. You got
no.
people like that's saying. You got people like Iman that's saying like.
I mean, I would think that most men like his delivery. It's a direct delivery. Most men are gonna understand that. That's a raw message. It's like
question.
it's fatherly time message. Like he's like, you got to do this or you're gonna be homeless.
Yeah, because some of y'all don't got daddies in your
Yeah,
life.
but
so
then
I
you,
gotta
can,
be-
you can have
so a
those
lot of-
kids that feel like,
a lot of-
damn, my dad doesn't even care about how I really feel emotionally. Damn, dad, the fuck?
Yeah, that
You're
is
not a drill sergeant.
That's an
Well,
issue.
life
and you
is
ain't got your
yourself.
shit together either, dad, because I'm looking at you.
That's an issue.
Your
that,
shit is not together, dad.
that's why.
So stop being so hard on me when you know this shit hard.
I'm hard on myself. That's why I'm hard on you too, because I care. It's tough love. A lot of y'all don't have it.
That's how he is.
Sorry.
I mean,
That's how he is.
that's how he is. I've
I agree.
we've had conversations about this.
It just doesn't work for everybody.
He's self-aware of it, and he knows he's stubborn. So what can I do about that? I'm not gonna try to change him.
I got the horns for a
Perfect
reason.
example, right? You said that you know how he is. If you go to him for advice or da 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 da. How much of the advice have you applied that he gave you? Because I'm sure he gave you a lot. Because I even heard a lot of advice that he gave.
I've applied.
Throwing out there. See, you know why it's hard though? Why you don't have, how much do you have then? How much advice have you actually applied?
Now, I'm going to say this. We're about to end this. Mm-hmm. So there's stuff that needs to be said off camera, but I've applied a lot of his advice. And he's younger than me.
More than you apply more than
what I've said.
I used to get that same advice, but with your delivery. Like a feminine delivery. So it never got through to me.
Okay. So you needed his type of delivery.
I needed masculinity.
You needed okay.
But he's also a man too, so it's
yeah. So, and I was also
but
like.
everything that my point was, everything that he probably did apply or did tell you, you probably didn't apply because of the way he was delivering it too. The little stuff that you didn't take yet, maybe it was because of the way.
But all right. But what I'm saying,
it was delivered, and not saying it was the bad way he delivered it, but it wasn't enough to get you over that hump you're trying to get over.
All right, but you're looking at it from a woman's point of view. If he comes to you or a woman that direct, he not getting through to her at all.
He's gonna cry.
But for me, a man. I'm a hear that shit. Most men are gonna hear that shit unless they're a bitch.
From your dad too, or you think it's a difference because he's your friend versus it being somebody that raised you, or
it
like
shouldn't matter where
I think
you
that
come from.
I mean,
but it should be more, how do I say, more understandable if your father's telling you.
That's the main issue. I mean, everybody says it online, but this is gonna fucking hit home for many people out there. People forgot how important it is for your dad or your mom to tell you certain things. Yes. It could be the simplest thing in the world, but coming from your mom or your dad means the world.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you got to understand that with your parents, you subconsciously know that they care for you. Your friends might not have the best intentions.
See,
not every parent either.
But that's
talking about that.
That's
sometimes parents do be telling you shit that be like, you kind of hating a little bit. You kind of like trying to dim my light a little bit.
If they're giving you good advice, you instantly think from a parent's perspective, from a kid looking to the parents.
That is for the good.
It's for the better.
Yes, but but we're talking about the deliveries.
Yeah.
The issue with society is many men come up with one half of the delivery, only the feminine, only the masculine.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know the distinction between the both.
And that's what I'm saying is like sometimes you have to give it to people a different way. I change it up. Mostly, I'm actually the way he is. I'm more stern. I'm that friend. When you come to me, I'm giving it to you. I'm coming to you with solutions. Mm-hmm. So that solution might seem harsh because it's a solution. But, depending on the person, I might change it up. I know this person a little more sensitive or they grew up like this. So I'm going to change it for you because I really want you to get over that hump. And I'm not trying to just drill it in your head. Everybody, you can't just drill everything in their head.
That's one thing I love about my friends too. Like they don't sugarcoat nothing. Like it's no blind leading the blind with us. Like they tell you exactly how it is, exactly how it's supposed to be. Even if it hurts your feelings, like you'll get over it. We'll talk tomorrow. But like that's what everybody needs. Like those people that just tell you exactly what it is and what it's not.
Yeah. Yes.
Like
the world got
to leading the blind, no delusion, because that's the world's problem now. It's too much delusion and confusion going on. Like we need to be straightforward.
Come on, please end the show before I end you.
Yeah. Yeah. This the Hood Analysts. We talk about that real hood. Oh no, I didn't say. Yes, sir. Ski. This the Hood Analysts Podcast. We talk about that real hood. Look, everybody gave y'all messages. This was a fantastic episode. Like I said earlier, maybe a little bit people. We were all talking at the same time, but I've been waiting to have this conversation for most of my life, at least 15 years. And it's even better coming from two beautiful black women. I didn't have to say shit. I love that shit. We finally addressing this shit. It's beautiful. I got nothing else to say. We out. Dun, dun.